Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice: continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
What's that? Oh, you hate your job. Well, just speak up a little. Right, not speak up. Spreak up. You know, if you have something to say, you have a passion you could spend hours talking about every day, if you've always fantasized about doing a podcast, you just have to spreak up. That's what we call it over at Spreaker.com. Spreaker for my heart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. So, you know, spreak up. Spreak for yourself. Spreak your mind. Spreak now or forever hold your peace. Spreaker.com.
Hey, it's Tank Spencer, host of the Sportsocracy. It's a new year, and Jeremy and I are taking on a new challenge. We're teaming up with PhD Weight Loss to get healthier in 2022.
When the opportunity presented itself with PhD, Tank and I knew we could stand to lose a few pounds.
A few? Really?
Okay, it's a lot. Our combined weight loss goal is 200 pounds. But when we sat down with Dr. Ashley Lucas, she told us just how attainable those goals could be. During our initial consultation, we were impressed by her enthusiasm for our success. And the biggest upside is the convenience.
This plan is so easy it can fit into the most hectic of schedules. They even have an option where you can do the program 100% over the phone. I've tried numerous diet plans and lifestyle changes, but I've never found one that's this simple. I mean, PhD gives you 80% of the food and the pathway to success. In 1 month, I've lost 19 pounds.
And I've lost 16. If your goal is to get healthier in the new year, join us on our PhD transformation.
Go to myphdweightloss.com. That's myphdweightloss.com.
Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice: continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
Go behind the scenes of the Carolina Panthers. Join Kristen Balboni, Darren Gant, and Will Bryan for the Happy Half Hour podcast. Each week, the gang covers all things relating to your Carolina Panthers, both on and off the field.
Scott's out there working the phones, and when you get the reputation for making all these deals, you hear stuff that other people don't, because people know you're open for business.
Listen to the Happy Half Hour podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice: continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
Hey, it's Jay Williams, and the North Carolina Tar Heels play here. That's probably awkward for me saying it. This is ESPN Asheville.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
A democratic republic of sports. The Sportsocracy with ESPN Asheville hosts Tank Spencer and Jeremy Greene.
And welcome into the Sportsocracy. I'm Tank Spencer, Jeremy Greene's alongside. We are in the Wicked Weed studio, wickedweedbrewing.com. Drink different. It is time for the AFC divisional playoff game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. We apologize for joining you a little late here, but my basketball game ran a little late. I didn't play. UNC Asheville wins, though, just in case you were wondering. And we have a 3-0 lead for the Cincinnati Bengals already.
This has started in a way that if you're Scott Cutshall, Aboye, Evan Doyle, any of the slew of Cincinnati Bengal fans, you have to feel reasonably good about how the first 5 minutes of this have gone, because I'm already seeing something that I didn't fully expect. The front fours of both teams are going to dominate this game.
Yes, they are.
I don't think either one of them can block the other.
Yep.
So I'm starting to feel less than wonderful about that over prediction of mine.
Right. Yeah, and thank you for the comments already. The national championship hat has arrived.
Ugh.
Celebrating the Georgia Bulldogs national championship. First one in 40 years.
I got to fill my beer. Hold on.
He's got we got to use the beer mugs today, and I tried to fill Jeremy's, and I'm really bad at pouring beer. I found the greatest cup that Jeremy needs. The only problem is
the only need that I needed.
It was the only need that he needed, but the only problem was I didn't do a good job of pouring it, so he's got to fill it up himself. To all of those joining us on the program, cheers. Once our television comes back from commercial break, we will tell you where we are in the game. Remember, we have to do this delayed because of all of the legalities with the NFL. You can't do play-by-play on time with theirs. You have to wait a certain amount of time. We're on enough of a delay on our stream here that we're not going to be running afoul of any laws or anything, but we will let you know once it comes back from commercial exactly where we are, and you can sync up with us. So you're not so far ahead of us, not too far behind. So Ryan Tannehill gets picked off on the first play of the game. That was fun. Jesse Bates, one of Jeremy's favorite Cincinnati Bengals of all time.
Call him Jesse's boy.
Old Jesse Bates picking off Ryan Tannehill.
All right.
Oh, we're going to go to the Wilmington broadcast.
Yeah, let's watch
the
Wilmington, North Carolina stream. You said cheers. Yeah, to your health.
Jeremy's going to be doing the boot before we're done here. Boop. All right, show me some clock. All right, we got 8:02 left, so we're about a full game minute behind of the actual broadcast.
See, that's what I expected. That Derrick Henry run is what I expected. Get right in behind the interior of the line. If Tennessee can do that, this game will go much like I thought it would. I don't think anybody's getting blown out of here, though.
No, I can't see a blowout in this game either. But I feel like if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Here's the thing and you always got to look at this. Cincinnati has started better than we could have ever thought. But you've had 2 shots now to score, and you got a field goal out of it. So you got a turnover at midfield, and you got the ball back and got nothing out of it.
Yep.
So Tennessee has to be looking at this going, well, this has started about as shattily as it could possibly start.
Derrick Henry runs for a first down there, so it's 1st and 10 with 7:11 to go in the game.
And we've got our latency turned all the way down. So this is literally, you're hearing it come out of my mouth damn near 2 seconds after it does.
Yep.
I'm watching the stream.
Oh, okay.
If you ever see my hands moving a lot, it's because I'm trying to sync it up because I can't hear what we're saying, and I don't read lips well.
Okay. So you're trying to give yourself a visual marker. That's important. That's important. There's some good pressure there by Cincinnati.
Rob Johnson said he's at Texas Roadhouse right now. Good God, that place is good. And total aside, but whoever it was that told me to have the breakfast Baconator at Wendy's, thank you. Thank you
did you
for
do that this morning?
100%. I've been awake for 2 days.
Yeah.
So minus a little nap this morning. Not sleeping is just an absolute.
Yep, there it was.
My eardrums hate you.
Sam Hubbard,
He's good. He is good at the
He's
football.
very good at football. And
Nobody ever talks about him, but he's good at the football.
No, and he was a
by the
hell of like a what? He was a second day steal. He was a 3rd round pick, I think.
He was.
What?
That Mr. Blossingame, I do not believe, Gary Blossingame, that is what you were looking for. I thought this was a fumble. Nope, never had it. Never mind. If it'd been a snake, she'd have bit you. If it'd been a snake, she'd have bit you. By the way, they're double covering A.J. Brown on damn near every play.
As you should.
They are doing this the exact opposite way of how I thought they were going to do. I thought they were going to load up the box and go, just let A.J. Brown do what he does. Nope. They're looking at Derrick Henry going, you do you. You do you, boo-boo.
Well, and the last time these two teams played each other, I don't know. I don't know about that. I think that hit the ground.
Oh, wait.
I think that hit the ground.
I think it hit A.J. Brown's hand because it bounced very strangely.
Let's see the replay. Ground.
Nope, it hit the ground.
Yep. That's on the ground.
It bounced strangely because his other hand pushed it into the ground and bounced up.
Right. Thought Jesse Bates was going to have his second turnover in the
that
game.
One would have been 6, and they blew the whistle.
And rightfully so.
As you can see, we do have a ball indicator on the screen today, so I will try to keep better tabs on lines and shit like that than I did last week.
A ball indicator?
Yeah, of who has the ball.
Oh, yeah. I see that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's not just a little nub. Actually meant to look like a football. As closely as I can with parenthetic
capital
keyboard
letters.
Shortcuts. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, Cincinnati getting the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
If you're interested in live betting things, the over-under has cratered to 44.5. And I'm not sure that I don't want some of that.
Mm-hmm.
In the break here, I will be debating what I want to do with this.
Yeah, I think the scoring will turn up here in a few.
I think I would be hammering. Oh, it just went up. It's 45.5.
Yeah.
As I'm saying that, it just went up. Vegas, there are goal fixtures in Vegas for a reason. It's because they see things like that go, don't do that.
Right.
Of all things, don't do that.
Right.
I hate commercials.
I mean, are you expecting them to just hit heavy with Derrick Henry? You think they're going to continue to spell him here and there? I mean, Dontrell Hilliard was in there for the last 2 plays that we saw. I think that's the way you should do it.
You'll see the backups in for passing downs. Derrick Henry's going to get a full workload of tote.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they already said yesterday there's no chance. There's no chance that he's going to be limited in this one.
No.
I mean, I don't know that I fully expect him to come out and get 30 carries, but it could happen.
Oh, I won't be shocked if he has a great deal. We're back down to 44.5. Go get it.
Playoff Lenny has been activated for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to face the LA Rams tomorrow. It's good news.
Nope, not talking about that game. I've already refused. I have aggressively refused. God, I hope you lose tomorrow.
I got to thank PhD Weight Loss for making me sexy enough to fit into my old school jersey here.
Well, at least it's not that hula shirt you posted online. Let me just. I'm going to be as honest about
the
this
Hawaiian
as I can.
shirt. Come on.
If you ever wear that in here, you will regret that you wore that.
I'm gonna wear it tomorrow.
I wouldn't, but I can only give you advice. I can't make you take it.
I'm gonna wear it tomorrow.
Oh, we have our first
super chat.
First of the day. Get there. Boom. Are we doing live for the 49ers game as well?
No.
I'm personally thinking about doing some live streaming things just from my house.
Okay.
I have internet issues, like aggressive internet issues, mainly because everything in my house is powered off of it.
Right.
And Joey Kinley said hello. I haven't seen Joey Kinley in many years.
Holy smokes. That's a blast from the past.
Yeah, I have not seen him in many years.
Nice.
Chris D asked why the hate for the Bucks. I can't see the stream directly. I mean, whatever direction I have to point in, it's the other one.
That's mine. He's sick and tired of me being. What do you call it? What do you call it? Insufferable. Insufferable.
Yeah, because his team has historically sucked as much as mine, and yet 2 years of Tom Brady, and all of a sudden, he's New England annoying.
It's that confidence. That confidence that Tom Brady brings to your team. It's just. It overflows in all of us. It lifts up the team. It lifts up the fans.
I have a funny fit. One of the cool things about doing this is that I'm not watching the play-by-play. I'm just watching what people say in the comments. And so I vaguely know this is a bad idea. I would have told you this even if I didn't know what was coming. Do not go single high on Jamar Chase. This is a shit idea. Because, whoa!
Dear.
One guy misses.
Oh, dear.
And there ain't nobody there. Convoy.
Nice. All the way down to the 28-yard line. Wow.
I will guarantee you that is the only time you see them do that.
Right. They're like, well, we won't be running that formation again.
And here's the thing. Scott Cutshall said this in comments. Jamar Chase is a monster. And here's the thing. Nobody ever doubted his physical ability. I never thought that somebody could build a scheme like this. And I'm not going to try to defend myself. I'm going to try to defend what it is that I said about him. Jamar Chase was better at the point of the ball than damn near any receiver that I've ever seen in college football. He hadn't had to do that. Cincinnati has built an offense where they just go, we're going to get the ball in your hand, and we don't really give a damn how we Wee! Joe, don't do it. Don't do it, Joe.
He was thinking about
Joe
throwing a block.
Joe was sitting there like, I'm going to throw a block. Or not. Or don't do that under any circumstances.
I think I'm just going to throw a shoulder into somebody.
Yeah.
Don't.
He had that look like, hey, look what I can do.
Please don't do that.
And Tennessee looked at like, yeah, what could you do there, bud? What could you do, Macaulay Culkin? I really like how this game plan for Cincinnati has started. It's been very low risk, very high upside. Mike Rawson said the Bengals need offensive line. I don't disagree with that. I've said that the entire time. Oh, and here's why. Bye, Joe!
Oh, no.
Is that
Autry?
I'm just going to say this.
Yep.
Do you remember in the offseason when I said that thing about Jonah Williams? Here's what I saw. Look at his arms. Big, long pass rusher, bye.
Yeah.
That's why he's a right tackle, not a left. That play right there, this is the whole reason we wanted to do this, because that play right there is the definition of why Jonah Williams should not be your left tackle. Period. He is a short-armed, dead in his set. Right there, that was not poor blocking. That was just physically, I cannot handle him. That's what I've always seen in Jonah Williams. Soup. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's the X factor.
T. Higgins?
As I've watched this, I think T. Higgins, because they're going to get petrified of Jamar Chase, and you're going to start seeing a lot of over the top and a lot of different shit. Patrick Holt, by the way, went to high school with Danico Autry.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Or they went to the same
high school.
They went to the
same high school.
I don't know
if
they were together. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think Holt's a little bit older than me, and Danico Autry's a little bit younger than me. One of my favorite kickers.
Evan McPherson.
One of my favorite kickers in the NFL.
Why is he one of your favorite kickers? Just because he's good?
I mean, put it this way.
Because he's damn good.
Well, because I grade I watch very nominal tape on kickers. If I put a draftable grade on you, you're going to be pretty good.
Kick is up and good. 6-0. Cincinnati on top of the Tennessee Titans in the first quarter. 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go. We are just heading to the commercial break on the network. If you're joining us, we are working, of course, off the delay here to avoid the legalities with the NFL live reactions here in the Wicked Weed studio. WickedWeedBrewing.com. Drink different.
Okay, so we have a thing.
Okay.
And I'm going to flash this up on the screen just while I fix the bottom third. And I need you to tell me how this works.
Okay.
All right, so one of the concepts that we've had for a long time is that we're going to do a trivia thing. And it's basically going to be like, what?
Chuck G said, well, while we're name dropping, I went to the same high school as Tank Spencer.
Indeed.
Kudos.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So we've long talked about doing something trivia related. All right, so I'm trying out different servers because it is really hard to integrate these things into YouTube. So we have this. You can scan that QR code. It will take you to the questions. I do not know what happens from there because I am the administrator. It won't tell me anything else. So I don't know what happens. Here's what's supposed to happen. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to get a series of 15 questions that you can answer at your leisure throughout the game. The quicker you answer and get it right, the more points you get. These are not football-centric questions because I don't know that this service works, so I use their default Year in Review 2021 questions.
Right, so this is like the trivia game you've seen in every bar.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I want to see if this works. I can see on the screen when people get in. So if you get in and start answering questions, I will see that. I just don't know what happens when you scan it.
Well, I'm doing it right now.
Well, it won't let me do it. So it's all tied to my email address, which is tied to my phone, and which is tied to the government and tied to the birds. So I don't 100% know what happens.
All right, so you got to put in your name. Put in my name.
Correct.
And then it takes me to the stream.
Yeah, the stream will pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens from there.
Nothing yet.
Sweet.
It doesn't say anything yet.
Patrick Holt asked, what's the website and the code? I'm going to flash the QR code up there again. I know that you have to scan the QR code, or you have to go to crowd.live and enter the code 4S4ZN. And then I have absolutely less than an idea of what happens from there. Because I'm not supposed to have to trigger anything.
Right.
But by the look on your face, I think I have to.
I mean, maybe because it says Sportsocracy Trial Trivia.
Yep.
15 questions about the year 2021 in sports to try out trivia in the Sportsocracy. And it's just showing me the feed here. Okay. Showing me the live video feed.
All right.
So,
well, I'm going to work on the back channels of that and see if I can't figure it out.
Right on. Yeah, and if something pops up, I'll let you know. We'll play all along here. I love trivia games so much.
There's not like a hey start the thing button, and I don't
start the thing. Maybe you can do that. Can you do that on the frequently asked questions?
Like give me a damn checker, a green flag or something. Just give me something that says start this shit.
Where's the start button? Ryan Tannehill back to throw
pass,
deep
over the top and overthrows A.J. Brown in double coverage again.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati is basically looking at Tennessee going, there are a slew of ways that you could beat us. I'm going to tell you right now, you ain't going to beat us with him.
No, A.J. Brown ain't going to be the one. And why would you? I mean, A.J. Brown, the leading receiver for Tennessee, and number 2 in receiving for them is Nick Westbrook-Akina.
Well, no, it's Julio Jones. I mean, Julio Jones is your second.
No, but I'm saying so far this year, statistics-wise.
Julio's played 6 games, so I don't really give a damn about statistics. I care about this game. They are not scared of Julio Jones in the least.
Well, why would you be?
Because he's still...
Is he, though?
Is
he, though?
He can still do stuff.
Sure he can. But he just hasn't done it yet. Like
that second-round pick that Tennessee gave up for him...
want that back.
It's not good.
Mm-mm. That was highway robbery.
Chuck G said when I went there, YouTube crashed. Check!
Oh, no.
There's like 5 of these, and I've tried them all. Okay, it says it will begin shortly, which means I have to trigger it somehow, and I don't know how to do that.
Huh.
Probably doesn't hurt. This is not my first.
So it's third and 7.
It's not my first boot. Yeah, this will be the last play.
Tannehill got away.
Look at Tannehill with the dancer moves, and nobody's open, and he got dusted.
Give him credit for making something out of nothing there, but it's going to be the end of the first quarter. It'll be punt time when they come back at Nissan Stadium.
Is Ryan Tannehill the Mike Zimmer of quarterbacks?
Why do you say that?
Because the best thing about him is his ability to
Marry. His best ability is his ability to wed. If you've never seen Ryan Tannehill's wife, you should Google it right now.
I'm going to. Mrs. Tannehill.
He married real good. He married real good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he married real good.
He did. Good for you, Ryan.
Oh. Ryan Tannehill and me, two people that we married real good.
Lauren Tannehill. Didn't know that was a thing?
Uh-huh.
Now I'm glad I've seen it.
Uh-huh.
Wow. But at least that makes more sense than Mike Zimmer.
Well, I mean, Mike Zimmer looks like Fievel's dad.
I mean, at least... I just don't... I mean, what enjoyment do you get out of that? I mean, I get that the ears are nice to hold on to, but damn, girl.
Damn, girl. Of all the things that I thought we were going to do today, that
wasn't one of them.
No.
That wasn't one of them. Yeah. Steven Town, Patrick Holt, y'all know what's happening.
All right, let's see here. Karen Penland.
I'm your huckleberry.
That was just a thank
What's
you.
up, Karen?
I do believe. There are just certain people that we've become friends with over the course of this.
Mm-hmm.
That Karen and her boyfriend,
And
Bob,
both,
I think they would. They just would support anything we did.
Yep,
and we appreciate that. Greatly.
We do. Salt of the earth, people.
Scott Ketchell said Mike Zimmer. That was his first wife. We're talking about his girlfriend.
Yeah, if you haven't, Scott, you need to go check out Mike Zimmer's girlfriend. I don't know.
Did his first wife die? But once he said that sounded kind of familiar.
Mm-hmm. I just don't understand how
she did
that
in 2009. Yeah, I knew that sounded
her.
vaguely familiar when he said that. Yeah, she died of natural causes in 2009.
Okay.
This is we're referring to the girlfriend that is a Maxim Centerfold that's young enough to be his daughter.
Yes.
That's an impressive memory by Scott Cutshall. I had completely forgotten that until he said that. Oh, Kelvin Jones said, all right, we got a bunch of people saying they're in. All right, so people are getting to this, which is cute. All right, ready to give me a button.
Give me a start button.
Where the hell is the start button?
All right, so we're just now starting the second quarter on the stream that we are following. It's 4th and 2, Tennessee getting ready to pump. What the
fuck was that?
That was the trivia game. Apparently,
was that on your phone? Because my volume's turned down. That's why that
trivia's about to begin.
Out.
Oh, here we go. I can't even hardly see it. I don't see the question. The video's in the way.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I can't. It's a question. Doop. It's a hockey question, so I got it wrong anyway. Continue answering.
Doop.
Dirt.
I may need to set longer.
Well, the problem I'm having is that the video's right over top of where the question is, and all I can see is the. Is the answers.
Oh wait!
So it's something to do with hockey.
Oh, that's probably who did the Tampa Bay Lightning beat in the Stanley Cup last year?
All right, we're going with. No, it won't let me hit anything. Oh, time has run out to answer. Thanks, Jeremy.
Hey,
ruined it for all of us.
Look, I'm just hitting the damn questions, okay?
Oh, yeah, Justin says this is a bad idea. He's watching on his phone, so he can't scan the thing to that's trouble.
Okay. All right. So the video's blocking it. And I don't know how to fix that problem.
I don't know how to fix it.
I bet I do.
2nd and 6 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. One back. Ooh, tried to hit Jamar Chase and almost threw it into the other.
Don't do that.
Threw it into the hands of a Tennessee Titan. Is that Jackrabbit?
Yeah, that was the meth of decisions. Don't do that. Oh, that could have been PI. I think if he'd picked that off, they would have thrown the flag.
Yeah.
Because you had two corners over there, and the one that undercut it just went right through Jamar Chase.
Right. 3rd and 6 now.
All right, let's see.
Changing the play.
Let's see if I can move the stream.
Burrow screams at their asses. And he's down.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No.
You walk that off. Please walk that off.
That should be. So you let Burrow get hit, and they had called a timeout.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Can we get some better officials in the NFL? Chuck G asked for us to remind the Beat the Chief pick. We all had Tennessee minus 2.5.
Yes, we did.
We didn't agree on any other game.
Nope. We all had the over on this game. We all had Tennessee.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, wait.
Hey, you know what? I believe I have figured out why that did that. Okay. I'm gonna keep working on this. We're learning. We're learning stuff as we go.
Yeah, time has run out to answer. Still didn't get a chance to answer.
Oh, you would have gotten it wrong anyway.
Probably. It's a hockey question. Can we
Justin
phone a
Burton
friend?
said if that was Tom Brady, the defender would have been ejected. I'm not sure that I disagree with you. And guess who it was? This is the problem with defending Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
When you just load up on Jamar Chase, you're leaving T. Higgins on the other side in single coverage, and I don't think Tennessee has a defender that can that can cover him one-on-one.
No.
If Cincinnati, all right, I'm going to make a sweeping declaration right now.
Mm-hmm.
If Cincinnati winds up in the AFC Championship game, we will have to do one great big 6-hour stream of all of the games of both championship games next week.
Oh, that was going nowhere.
Tennessee is one of those teams that's fun for me because I look at a lot of guys that they have drafted that have not necessarily been super overly impressive.
Mm-hmm.
But the sum of all parts is really good.
Like who?
Harold Landry.
Yeah.
Harold Landry has not been super impressive. He's had some burst plays.
I thought he was overdrafted when they drafted him, but
I
mean, you still
really
you still like him.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, what they took him in like 20-something in the first round.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
Soup.
I just remember seeing him and going, I mean, he's good, but I don't know if he's first round good.
Jeffrey Simmons is the dude.
He's a badass.
Jeffrey Simmons is that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck G said better check Tank's UNCA schedule. Well, the 2 championship games will be on Sunday. The one thing I can tell you definitively, there ain't going to be a UNCA game on Sunday.
No, we do all our games on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Yeah, the UNCA is one of the reasons that we hadn't been able to do this in the past is because we couldn't do college.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL gets really problematic because you've got 19 games going on at the same time. Oh, Karen Penland again.
I'm your huckleberry.
Hey.
Bo didn't add a comment, so I'm doing it again. We love y'all doing this live during the game. Y'all are the best. Thanks for all that you do. And we thank you.
We
love you as well.
Sample?
For tomorrow, our objective is to be able to get back into the full-on setup of we're all comfortable and we can one-shot this. And
at the big table. Yeah.
Yeah, and if Brian Haynes is watching, you got a seat.
Let's go, brother.
You got a seat. You just got to come fill it.
And you got to go pick up some burgers. Are we doing that tomorrow?
100%.
All right.
100%.
Do we have anybody committed to going and fetching food and coming to?
Well, here's the thing. I got home last night. I worked for a while. And then by the time I was cognitive enough to actually send somebody a text message, it was 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right. And that's completely
And I've
fine.
learned that people don't love it when you do that.
No.
When you don't sleep and you decide to send them text messages at 2 o'clock in the morning, they get pissed.
A little bit.
Man, I get it.
All right, Cincinnati punts. Let's go into the Tennessee Titans now. We're at 11-17. There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the punt. Who's surprised? Why do we still have kickers? Damn it to hell. Why? Why do we still have kickers in the NFL? There's a penalty on every special teams play.
Holding on the receiving team.
I'm stunned. Push me over with a feather. At least it's not Jerome Boger.
It's on Racy McMath.
Racy McBath. It's a safety.
I thought it was McMath.
No, it's McBath.
Okay.
Now I only remember
Still
that.
A dumbass name.
I only remember that because in the pre-draft process I called him Macbeth.
No, it's McMath.
Oh, then I don't
M-C-M-A-T-H. He's a wide receiver.
Oh,
he's a wide receiver from.
There's a safety whose last name was McBath.
Where'd he go? Did he go to Tennessee? Racey McMath.
No.
LSU. He went to LSU. He was on those teams with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
Patrick Holt said, "Bodie McBoatface." Bingo. All right, let's see. Did that update? No, it didn't.
Hey, the answer was the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to get the stream to go away. I think I have figured out the kerfuffle with this, so hopefully I can fix it for tomorrow. It gets hard to do these
limited
things
options
live.
online, yeah.
Because it's already tied to it. So without killing the stream, I can't. It's already okay.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, don't do that. That would be dumb.
We're all friends here, and we're having a good time drinking beers, talking
But
about
will
football.
it let me close it? Will it let me?
I don't know. I'm using you as the. It won't even let me sign into it, so I can't do shit. I can't answer a question. I can have none of the funds.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if it'll let me move the window so I can see the question.
But just so you know, this is something that we're looking. The server that we're using right here. This is just something that we would use, for like live streams and shit like that. We have an actual trivia game that you can't cheat at.
I can't cheat at?
No, that no one can cheat at. No one can cheat at it.
I was like, why are you accusing me?
You know how long it took me to find a trivia game you can't cheat at? Wasn't easy. It's what I've always hated about trivia. It's like, so my brain is competing against your phone. Sweet. I will tell you this though. If we did music trivia and you give me Classic Clay, I'll let you use your stupid phone. Because he will beat your ass. Dude's like 10 years younger than me, knows more about 70s music than anybody you've ever met, I promise. It's not even close.
I'd love to see a matchup between him and my dad.
That's who I knew you were getting ready to say.
Because my dad is just crazy about music and has
I'll be honest
one of the
with you,
greatest record collections.
So one of the only ones I've ever seen that I actually think would be interesting.
Oh, yeah. He has one of the craziest record collections you've ever seen.
If you go anybody under 50, I will bet Classic Clay for literally $1,000, and I don't care who the person is.
Right.
I don't even have to meet them before.
And I'm pretty good at music. Like I did work in music radio for a few years.
Oh, over the top.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the first
There's
time.
AJ.
The first time you let AJ Brown go single coverage. Darcel McBath. That is who. Thank you, Chuck G. He was a safety out of Mississippi State.
Okay.
He said, "Bravo, Jeremy." Yeah. Here's the thing. Once you get so many years away, it gets a little cloudy for me.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. If I don't find a way to sleep, I'm gonna be Forrest Gump by the end of this. I got a nice little 3-hour nap today at 11 o'clock in the damn morning. It's not going my way. Michael White said I'd take Tommy Toons. Tommy Toons is another one that would be.
Who's that?
He's a singer here in Asheville. He's a great singer. He's one that would be interesting. We may have to do that. Music trivia where I just host it because I am all worthless. Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill going full magic legs.
Let's see what they do with Derrick Henry here.
I'm just glad to see Derrick Henry back in the game. I kind of forgot he was up.
And nothing.
They've stymied Derrick Henry aggressively. How many yards do you think Derrick Henry has right now?
17.
You're damn close. It's 18.
Yeah. I was gonna say he had that one good, like 8-yard run.
Stephen Tao said we do comic book trivia. I'm all in. We're gonna do all kinds of trivia.
Comic book trivia. I'd definitely be out on that.
See, comic books, I would definitely be in.
I mean, you do comic book movies, all in, kick your ass.
And Stephen Tao will beat your brains out.
You do actual comic books? Yeah, no.
Yeah, Stephen would beat your brains out on comic book movies.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, it's a good play call. God, it's a good play call. God, it's a good play call. You use all right. So right there, and if you wonder what we're talking about the third down pass to Dontrell Hilliard. The motion of Hilliard before the snap was completely to throw off what Cincinnati was doing because they've been doubling A.J. Brown the entire time. What happens when you double a guy like that? The running back's left unmanned. So they know there's a zone in the flat over there. That guy, Hilliard's one-on-one with the corner. It's just a thing of he would have to have a perfect form tackle to stop him short.
Yep.
That was one of those no-doubter plays. That's a great play call by Tennessee.
So we're at 1st and 10, 8:38 left on the clock.
Derrick
Henry goes up the middle, bounces to the outside.
Any other running back, it's a 3-yard loss.
God, he got 6 yards out of that.
Any other running back in the NFL, it's 2-3-yard loss. Easily. But Derrick Henry bounces it outside, and you stay in front of the chains. This is why they're so dangerous.
I've never had to change my opinion on somebody as much as I have on Derrick Henry. Like his first couple of years in the league, I was like, hey, he's fine. He's a great college running back. Not a whole, he's fine. And then he just went ape shit.
I've never had really negative things to say about him. I just don't think he's going to last. My big problem with him is I don't think he's going to last in this league.
Right.
Tannehill out on the boot. Oh, good God.
Yeesh.
Hi, Julio. Hi.
Yeah, Julio got up jazzed about that one, though.
Of course he did.
I mean, he didn't have the old man. Oh, God, that hurt. Getting up off the turf.
In the comments, Eric Miller asked, does this also show how good Arthur Smith was an OC? I don't think anybody ever doubted that, really.
No.
But you can definitely tell that there is a difference. Oh, good Lord, A.J. Brown's good.
Oh. Well, the Tennessee Titans are about to score.
Good Lord, A.J. Brown is so good.
It's 1st and 10. No, 2nd down now.
It'll be 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Yep.
See, now Tennessee's rounding into form of they're figuring out, okay, you're going to double A.J. Brown on every play. Except right here, oddly enough. He's not doubled right here.
I mean, you're so damn
I'm telling you right now.
You know where the ball's going.
Yeah, and they were trying to decoy it to give him a better running lane. I'm not sure I wouldn't have checked that off. All right, so this game within the game. Right there, everybody in the stadium knew that was going to Derrick Henry.
Of course.
But what if it doesn't?
Right.
Because it will put it in your head. If Tannehill had an RPO option right there, where you've got a fade back shoulder to A.J. Brown, because he's one-on-one. There's nobody over the top. This is me on you. And that was I'm going to have to go back and see who it was that actually was defending him because I didn't know.
Was it 21?
Oh, there goes Ryan Tannehill. I'll bet you $1 to a damn dick hole I know what this is. Derrick Henry right up the middle. Whee!
And touchdown.
Oh, off tackle. I was close. Hey, Justin Harvey, our DC Stream hookup.
Hey, what's up, brother?
We are currently watching this game on DC Streams.
That's right.
If you're interested in television that is markedly cheaper than any other option you could possibly have, you want to have all of the fights, all of the football, all of the things, you should reach out to Justin Harvey because he will tell you how to do that.
That's another reason why we're not doing anything during the San Francisco game tonight, because as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go home, I'm going to turn on the evening game, I'm going to enjoy that, and then 10 o'clock tonight, I'm turning on that UFC main card, UFC 270, and it's going to be phenomenal. Francis Ngannou and Cyril Gane. I can't wait.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
God, they're going to punch each other's brains out, and I can't wait.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I want to see that fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much.
What?
Hold on. I didn't plan on talking about this, so I don't have the card pulled up in front of me.
He's like, I don't have my card pulled up. I mean, that's the highlight of the night.
100%. There's just not much else that I'm looking at going,
I mean, you got a Nurmagomedov is on the card. Saeed Nurmagomedov is on it.
That does nothing for me.
Figueiredo's fighting tonight.
Yeah,
I like him.
Brandon Moreno.
Yeah, that's going to be a good fight.
I mean, yeah,
This is now our thing. I love it. Like, fights have now become like a big deal in my house. Like, we never got into combat sports.
Which is
and
funny
now my
because
wife,
I got you into it.
You did.
And now I'm not going to say I've tapped out on it. I'm just looking at this card going, okay. So with DC Streams, I'm going to swoop in and watch Francis Ngannou and Cyril Gane because that's going to be tremendous fight.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the undercard, I just don't care.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because it's still football season. I will be honest with you. UFC, you need to really put your good cards in from February to August.
Well, I just think it's hilarious how UFC's trying to pump up this fight like these two dudes have like serious bad blood between them.
They do.
Not according to Francis. Francis, like, I don't even know that dude. Like, we used to spar against each other, but we don't have a relationship.
Well, the bad blood is how he's viewed.
Yeah.
The bad blood is how he's viewed. Because Cyril Gain now, and I will give you the best. Why do you go for 2 right there? Like, why do you make my head hurt, Tennessee? Why do you go, but they had a penalty, so we were from the 1. And they know exactly what you're going to do, you dipshit. Justin Harvey said you can watch football and the undercard at the same time. With DC Streams, you can actually watch 2 things at one time.
Yes, you can.
I don't disagree with that. I don't in any way disagree with that. Except, for me, I'm doing nerd things. When I'm not doing shit like this, I watch football in the nerdiest way humanly possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm doing game charts, I'm doing game flows and shit like that because I'm a big old nerd. And you were talking about the motivation, where I was headed with the Cyril Gain thing. It's not so much that there's direct bad blood between them. It's that Ngannou, to me, and he's never going to say this because it's just who he is, there is bad blood there in that Cyril Gain now has become like this unclimbable mountain.
Right.
He is so respected as being, I'm not going to say unbeatable, but he's almost become like a UFC bad guy. You know, and I'm trying to think, what was John Gerard from Talladega Nights. That is how I see Cyril Gain.
Okay.
And it's, the fact they're both from France that's just a happy accident.
Well, via France.
Yeah.
Because Ngannou is from, like,
no.
Nigeria
Cyril
or something.
Gain.
Oh.
Cyril Gain's from France.
Oh, okay. I thought you said they're both from France.
No,
you were talking about John
Gerard.
Okay,
Yep.
I got you.
I'll be right back.
I thought you were saying both him and Ngannou were from France. I was like, I don't think that's right.
No, I got to choke down a heater.
Go burn one, buddy. Now, I love the fact that the UFC has now become like an event in my house. We've never been about combat sports before. I've been really shocked that my wife's gotten into it. All right, so where are we at here? All right, we're getting ready to kick off on our stream. We appreciate everybody for joining us here in our live stream reactions to this divisional game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. Check the comments here. Rob Johnson says, does Henry look like he's 100%? I don't think he's going to be 100%. I don't think he can be 100% right out the gate, first little bit of the game here after 9 weeks on the shelf. But he's fine. I mean, he's already scored a touchdown in the game, and I think they'll open some holes up for him coming down the rest of the ball game. All right, so we are at 6:07 as Tennessee's getting ready to kick off. And it goes out of the back of the end zone. Can we just spot these things? I'm so sick and tired of seeing that over and over and over again. Oh, they're showing the replay of the jump pass in the divisional playoff. Yeah, again, Derrick Henry's one of those guys that's just he has absolutely amazed me. I never thought that he would, after just an okay start in the league, then become this unstoppable force. But his power is undeniable. Let's see what they dial up here. T. Higgins in motion. Joe Burrow back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Oh. Tipped at the line. Batted down. Was that Autry again? Patrick Holt. Maybe they should change to robot kickers. They've already done robot umpires in baseball. Robot umpires in baseball, I understand. Robot kickers, I'm out. Unless that becomes like will that become like the new next level of competition in the NFL? Like who has the best robot team? Like they do with esports now. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. 5:48. Clock is ticking. Still a 6-6 ball game. I like the robot umpire deal in baseball. We should have been doing that for a long time now. Ever since you could get the K Zone on Fox Sports, the MLB should have looked at that and went, "Yep, okay, that's the way we call balls and strikes now." We no longer have these fights between the umpires or between the umpire and the managers. 3rd and 4.
This is a big down. And Cincinnati has to burn timeout.
No, that's not good.
Man, that over is looking real good right now, isn't it?
Yeah, buddy.
Yikes.
I did not expect a slugfest between these two.
I didn't either. I'm not going to lie to you.
I think it'll open up here. Oh, BattleBots. Did you ever watch BattleBots?
What do you think?
I'm just curious. What? I don't even remember. Where did that come on? Comedy Central? Yeah.
You remember when Comedy Central was a thing?
Didn't BattleBots come on right after the Zappa Kids show?
I have no idea. I just miss Comedy Central being a thing.
Scott will know. Scott Cushaw, if you're still watching, you'll know. We used to watch that happy hour show with Amit and Dweezil Zappa. It was the late night variety show on Comedy Central.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 4, Cincinnati Bengals. This is a big pickup. Watch T. Higgins in motion. Oh, yeah.
First
Worked.
down.
C.J. Uzomah.
First down.
It's a good play call. That's a good play design by Zach Taylor because the motion from T. Higgins, you got to hear it in live action. You got to hear me go, "Oh, T. Higgins." And they overreacted. Empty spot in the zone. C.J. Uzomah drops into it. First down. Great play call by Cincinnati.
I mean, both these offenses just have the ability to keep the pressure on no matter what is happening in the game.
The front sevens in this game have been the story of this. That's why this game's so low scoring.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying the offenses. I mean, regardless of what the down and distance is, you know that either team has the ability to put it on you either way you go.
I think Jeffrey Simmons didn't get his winky touched before this game because he seems to be rather pissed off.
A little agitated.
I don't believe he got. I don't think he got the old rum tum tugger before this game.
He's breathing through the wrong fucking eyelid.
Oh yeah, he's so good. That's a kid that I got very right.
Jeffrey Simmons.
That was before we really started doing this, but
Mississippi State. Mm-hmm. Isn't that where he went? Yeah.
And he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So he was, he had a torn ACL, so you didn't expect anything really from him in the first year. He wound up playing a little bit in the backside. Hey, guess who?
T. Higgins.
Who? If I'd played DraftKings today, T. Higgins would be the first person in my lineup.
I mean, there's just nobody out there.
Is Jackrabbit looking at?
There's nobody out there.
Well, I mean, Jackrabbit is, but he's somehow he's more worried about the in-cut receiver that's got a safety over the top.
Right.
Patrick Holt said this in the comments, and it's very much bearing itself out. Cincinnati's having a hard time getting the plays in because it's so damn loud.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Have you ever been to Nissan Stadium? I think I've asked you this before.
I was outside Nissan Stadium. I've never been there on game day.
Super loud.
Oh, that was the wrong TV. That was that TV.
Yeah, I have the remote.
Sorry. I was trying to turn it up just a little bit so we can
turn it up a little bit.
Yeah. Not enough for them to hear it, but just a little for us to hear it.
Kevin Byard. That's another guy that doesn't get nearly the credit he deserves.
Harvey wants to know, do you think that Uzomah will be a usable tight end for fantasy next year?
Back end tight end one. I mean, he's a guy that if you go zero tight end, you draft him and say Irv Smith.
Yeah.
Irv Smith, high upside, C.J. Uzomah, high floor.
God, that dude needs to pay off. I've been holding on to him for 3 years. And
he will.
He just keeps getting hurt. Oh, God.
Guess who?
Higgins over the middle. Oh!
Whee! I think he was down.
Jamar was there.
I think he was down.
I don't know about that.
I think he was down. Oh, God.
Good catch. Got plenty of space to make a move.
What a play
and then
call.
Whoop. Yeah, he was down.
Yeah, he was down.
His ass was down. Patrick Holt says he's heard people say that it's the loudest stadium in the NFL.
Oh, it's because of how it's built.
And I don't know about that.
It's go in it. I've seen me do it.
Yeah.
It's loud as hell.
Did you go to a Jets game there or something?
No, that's actually one of the few games that I just went, hey, I used to be in Nashville a lot. Nashville was one of the
traveling
towns.
with Oakley or whoever.
Yeah, that was one of the towns that I wound up in a lot, which is why I like it so much. That's one of my favorite cities in the world. Let's since we're in a commercial break here, favorite city in the United States. I'll give my list at the end. I got 3 that are to me that are just And you can't use your hometown, so don't say Asheville. Because a lot of you live in Asheville. So I'm talking about different cities.
Charleston, South Carolina.
Charleston's up there for me. It's not in my top 3.
Indian Rocks Beach, Florida.
Stephen Tao said New Orleans. New Orleans is like Creole Vegas. Because at any given time you might do something so debaucherous that you can't tell your friends about it. I liked New Orleans. And I've been there a few times.
All of mine's going to be around the beach.
Shockingly enough, very few of mine are.
Yeah.
And I'm a beach guy.
I mean Boston. But that's near the beach, too. Nobody wants to fucking go there because it's cold and rainy all the time.
Patrick Holt said Charleston, Orlando, Florida, and New York.
God,
New York's
I
very
go to
high
New
for
York.
me. New York's just on the outside of my top 3.
Yeah.
I would love to live in New York for 1 year. 1 year. I don't want to do it any longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to live in like a borough in New York for a year.
I think I'd be scared. I mean, I'm like I'm just a little town guy. It's like being in that big city, everything going on all the time. I mean, it'd definitely be a culture shock for me.
I don't know why you would be scared though.
No, I mean, not scared. Not like scared for my safety, but it's
now,
like, what do I do now?
Like, now that you got a DA that's turning armed robbery into a misdemeanor, okay, now I understand why you're saying that.
You're a little scared, yeah.
But every time I've ever been there, I've never really had a problem.
Right. I've never been there before. I've always wanted to go to New York.
I like New York a lot. I mean, obviously, being a Jets fan, I've spent a decent amount of time up there.
Right.
And yes, I know they play in
I don't know.
Jersey.
It's just that it's that foreign concept to me. Like, I've seen it on all of the programs. I've seen the travel shows about it and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, I don't know if I'd want to be there for too long.
Chuck G said if you're scared by a dog.
I do have
Good
a dog.
for you. Yeah, your dog ain't scaring nobody. A squirrel. Your dog will scare the hell out of a squirrel.
That's true. She's a sweet girl, though. All right, 1st and 10 at the 21. Just on the outside of the red zone. Burrow
Good
scrambles.
step up by Burrow, but you got to get down.
Oof.
You cannot
He
absorb
took a
hits
shot.
like that.
It was long on the hit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's rough. That's one of the things that scares me in this upcoming draft about Sam Howell. Sam Howell does that same shit all the fucking time at Carolina.
Well,
and
you also got to realize he had to run for his life.
I understand that, but you got to know.
Well, there are a lot of guys that have absorbed a shitload of hits.
Mm-hmm.
That guess what? You got to the NFL, and you figured it out.
Right.
Chuck G said I'd like to visit Miami. Miami is it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. You can do some dumb shit in Miami.
I've never spent any time in Miami, but we did go down and catch a cruise ship in Miami one time. And when we got down there, I no shit saw a fucking Lamborghini driving on A1A, and I couldn't help myself. I just had to hang my head out the window and go, Beachfront Avenue!
That's a thing you did.
I fucking love it.
Justin Harvey said Miami's a dump. I was there in July and hated every second of it. And Patrick Holt said I DJ'd in Miami last year and it was wild. I had I had an old business partner that lived. He actually lived in Fort Lauderdale, but he spent most of his time in Miami. So I had to fly into Fort Lauderdale, which is a bitch. Flying into Miami, very seamless. Fort Lauderdale, not so much.
Not so much.
But I loved Miami. Loved it. Still love it.
It's again one of those things though. Like I know, so we were on the boat, and as the boat's coming out, you go right by Miami Beach, and it was right in the morning, right as and it was fucking. It was a sea of people.
Oh, Miami's
on that
fun.
beach.
Miami's fun.
I'm Seacrest out on that. I want to go to Charleston and be at Folly Beach on the very far end where it ain't nobody.
Scott Cutshall said Miami's only good if you're single and no kids, or if you're married to somebody that's as fun as my spouse is. That's one of the reasons I've always, and I bring this up a lot, and eventually I'm going to get somebody to buy it. Do you remember that old show Insomniac with David Tell?
Oh, yeah.
I've always wanted to do a sports version of that.
Okay.
Like in the off season, just traveling around to all the like cornhole and shit like that. Oh, Joe, can't do that, Joe. Can't do that, Joe. Guess who? Give you one guess who that was.
Simmons.
Jeffrey Simmons.
That'll bring up 4th down. You have to settle for another field goal here.
Yeah, Chris D said Burrow's got to get rid of that. He does. Right here, you got to throw it away. Just throw the damn ball away. You cannot ask your kid, because now there's a 50-yard field goal. It's actually a 53-yard field goal. So now you're asking a lot, and if he misses the field goal, Tennessee gets the ball to 40-yard line.
Right.
So,
well, you only got a minute left.
It does not matter. They got a minute left, and they don't have any timeouts. But it's minute 40.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they got plenty of time.
4th and 26.
Eric Miller said Baltimore's one of my favorites, not mine. I like the crab. I like the crab a lot.
54-yarder for Evan McPherson. It's probably got to be one of the most accurate rookie kickers.
We're on the left hash, 54-yard field goal for Evan McPherson. The snap is good. The hold's good. Kicks up. It's good.
Bango.
That's a good kicker.
Dead down the middle.
What does it feel?
That'd have been good from 62.
You know what? Having a good kicker is kind of like, having a supportive family. I just don't know what it's like. What is that like? God, it must feel so good.
Oh, come on. You had Mike Nugent for a while.
Oh, I thought you were going to say my mother. Yes, my mother's wonderful.
Well, of course she is.
She's my mother's a saint.
Never going to throw shade at your mom.
You would meet my mother and go, how the hell did you come from her? I don't know.
She's a wonderful person.
She is. She's a saint. She is just a sweetheart. She texted me this morning. I just realized that. Totally forgot I was in I haven't slept in 2 days fog, and I forgot to respond to it.
Kelvin Joyner says, I've seen The Wire. I'm good on Baltimore. I agree. I've only seen like 4 episodes of it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I did see the snitches get stitches, or snitches wind up in ditches thing with Carmelo Anthony. That was yeah, I think I'm good on Baltimore.
Adam Black said, I got offered jewelry, drugs, and a hooker at a hotel in Dallas. My buddy woke me up asking to borrow money. I would have been that friend.
Yeah.
Like, Dallas is fun. Dallas is fun. My top 3 is really clear. My favorite city in the world is Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
Like, my retirement plan is I am going to retire on Tybee Island.
Okay.
It is away from everybody. Nobody screws with you.
There's
little bars on the island where you're just like in your own separate world. But you're only 20 minutes away from Savannah. So you can drive into the city and have the rustic feel, and you're at the beach.
You got to eat at that restaurant that's right there as you're going out onto Tybee. It's right there. Yeah, I mean, it's right off that main drag. It's the only thing there, like right before you get to Tybee. I don't remember what it's called.
Is it right there on the right?
It's like on the left-hand side. Like if you're coming into Tybee, it's on the left-hand side. You feel like you're driving back into the fucking swamp to get through to the parking lot.
You're talking about
I think it was
a bar?
No, it's a restaurant, and I think it was
right there called Huckapoo's.
What was the racist Southern woman's name?
You're talking about Paula Dean.
Paula Dean. It was her brother's restaurant. It was really good.
There's a Paula Dean restaurant right as you go into Tybee.
Right.
That must be the place you're talking about.
No, this was his restaurant.
But it's got her name on it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's got her name on it.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, there's a Paula Dean restaurant right as you're going into Tybee.
It is so good, though.
That's fine. They use a lot of butter. I mean, a lot of butter.
It's the South. Of course they're using butter on everything.
And look, I like butter, but good God, too much butter is too much butter.
Never is there too much butter.
Paula Deen's fried chicken. You eat that shit and you're like, okay, cool. I'm just this will be the last meal I ever have.
I do. I like Tybee a lot.
I do too.
I like all of those beach communities.
Somebody else mentioned Austin. Somebody else mentioned Austin, Texas. I'm a big fan of that too. JT Money asked, what happened to the trivia? I'm trying to figure it out during halftime. I'm going to see if I can't find a way to get the stream to go away. The stream's laying over the questions, which is problematic, which is why we decided to do this is that we would have enough people do it that those problems would become very obvious.
Bubba's Gumbo is the name of the place that we ate at.
That's not a Paula Deen place.
It's really good. But it's right there as you come in. It's
I know
catch
where it
of
is.
the day, fried seafood.
But no, that's not Paula Deen's place.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Hold on. I can tell you where it is. It's probably in my search history if I had a wager.
Probably.
Doop-a-doo.
I thought that was the story that we were told that was like her brother's
The
restaurant.
Lady and Sons is the place that you're referring to.
But that's like downtown Savannah, isn't it?
Kind of. It's on the outskirts.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get to the beach.
Wonderful
I need
times.
a fucking vacation.
Yeah. Agreed. It's been far too long since I've been to Charleston.
Adam Black was talking about Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is a great place if you have a mullet. Like, for me right now, I'd go to Myrtle Beach and be the king of that. I'd be the midnight mayor of that bitch right now.
1:26 to go, 2nd and 10 for Tennessee on the 26-yard line. Tannehill back to throw.
He's holding
checks
the
his
ball
options.
way too long.
Tries to get it out there to Ferkser, and
I'm gonna be the first one to say this. Cincinnati's got a timeout. You don't want to give Joe B the ball back because Cincinnati gets the ball at halftime.
Right.
Even if they kick a field goal, they're up 12-6 at halftime, and you're giving Burrow the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
That's a recipe for disaster.
9-6 game, 3rd and 10. 1:19 to go. You'd think you need to convert here
badly,
just to
even if
just
you
to
don't
get
score
out of the
points. You need to get out of this half,
right? Don't give them positive field position.
And Tannehill holding the ball too long again.
Yeah, but the coverage downfield is so good.
Timeout. Yeah, Zach Taylor. Yeah, Zach Taylor saying the same thing I am. Give me that damn ball back.
Yeah.
Give me that ball back, bitches.
4th and 2, 1:07 to go. 4th and 1. Excuse me. They're going to have to punt.
Here's a guy that we didn't talk about when we were talking about people that really needed to win this week.
Here's a
Ryan Tannehill.
Here's a guy.
Here's a guy.
Coming up, the Verizon halftime cigarette.
100%. Yeah. Justin Harvey said Myrtle Beach is the trailer park of the coast. Yes, it is.
Still a lot of fun, though. I mean, I think it's fun.
I saw a damn
somebody
Vic.
post some.
What the hell did Kevin Vick say? I don't see it.
I don't see it either. Did Kevin Vick block me? Have I been blocked by Kevin Vick?
Black. Oh, is Adam Black?
Oh, okay.
Adam Black is without a doubt my favorite pastor in all of the world. Like, it's not even close. It's not even close.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh.
He cashed, though.
Hey. It's not whether you win or lose, it's whether you cover the spread.
Good on you, mate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. I am stunned this game has been so low scoring. I thought this was a cinch bet on the over. That reminds me, I probably should update. Where are we at betus.com? What would you say the line is right now?
The line? Tennessee minus 1.5.
You're wrong. Tennessee.
Really?
Bengals minus 2.5.
Really?
Bengals are currently favored to win this game.
Huh.
And the over-under right now is 39.5. I'm not sure. Look, and I'm not going to tell you that I would, I'm one of those that tends to try to recover my losses. So I'm not so sure that I wouldn't.
We need an updated score on the screen.
I just did it.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Chuck G, you and I were on the same wavelength.
All right, so it's 9-6. Cincinnati's getting ready to get the ball back. We've got, a minute?
Cincinnati's getting the ball. They're on the 18-yard line. It is going to be
the 18?
difficult. Yeah. They're on their own 18. This is going to be difficult to get into any kind of scoring position. But, I mean, to me, this is T. Higgins' time.
You got a golden arm. Boy.
I mean, this is T. Higgins. Yeah, it's behind me. Well, I mean, I see you look at it.
Well, I'm just looking at the time. I want to make sure that we're still behind.
Well, I mean, we're going to stay behind.
Yeah.
Stephen Tao said, while we're updating, mash that like button. Thank you, Stephen. You guys are better at that than we are. And we appreciate that greatly.
What's up, Clay? Yeah, we're having fun hanging out here for the divisional round of the playoffs. 1:02 to go. There you go. 1st and 10. Burrow back to throw.
Doop.
Flips it out to Mixon.
Well defended by Tennessee. Doing exactly what you got to do. That's how you have to defend that play. You have to know that's going to be, the screen is wide open right there. Christian Fulton, LSU product, and a guy that I was way too high on.
Just chop it. You got to take your shots where you can. If it's not there, get it to the sideline, get it out of bounds.
Kelvin Joyner said, you know who could get into field goal range in this predicament? Derek Carr can. Burrow
can get there too. There's a nice little one to he dropped it.
T. Chiggins with the drop.
Some bitch.
Doop-a-doo. Man, this has been a weird game. How many yards does Ryan Tannehill have right now?
105.
92.
That's close.
How many yards does Joe Burrow have?
112.
205. How many yards do Derrick Henry and Joe Mixon have rushing the ball combined?
57.
35. Man, you're bad at this game.
Come on, that wasn't too far off.
Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Tyler Boyd. God, if you'd gotten out of bounds right there, you really needed to get out of bounds right there.
Yeah, clock still running, 35 seconds, 1st and 10.
Burrow, cool, calm, collected, 30 seconds to go, takes a snap, drops back, and boop.
Dips it over the middle, 1st down.
Joe Mixon, you got to go get the spike.
But they ain't, yeah, give it to the ref. Good job. He learned from Dak Prescott.
Hey, look, Dak, did you learn? Did you figure it out? Adam Black asked, have I seen the reports that Rule would be a favorite at Michigan if Harbaugh goes?
I have.
Who was the first person that said that?
Mm-hmm, you did.
Hi.
You said that months ago.
I did. Because it makes all the sense in the world.
Right.
Because Matt Rule wants to get back into college. In some shape, form, or fashion. I'm not saying he's going to dip out of Carolina, but if the right job came along.
He should.
Yeah, the Ben McAdoo thing is just.
There's nothing that I mean.
You could have hired me, and I think.
You're going to have to go 10-7 next year and make the playoffs
minimum.
Right. I would just say fuck it and be gone.
God, Tennessee rushed 2. You can't give Burrow this much time.
Throw it away. 4 seconds left.
Not how I thought that was going to go, but it worked for you.
4 seconds before halftime.
By the way, I have to say this. Yep. We didn't do a good enough job of saying this yesterday. Thank you to all the super chat people from yesterday. I get all those analytics, but they're time lapsed, so I don't really see if I don't look specifically as we're doing it. It means a lot after what was We'll call it an ugly week. Mm-hmm. You guys will get to find those things out, as time goes on.
Weston Titans fan says our defense has played outstanding, and Tannehill has had time, so no excuses.
I agree with that. Laterally.
That's a big one.
Yeah, the problem is the time's running out. Tennessee had 6 dudes on the damn. Adam Black asked, is Harbaugh close to leaving? Harbaugh will take the Raiders job if it's offered.
I agree.
And I think it's going to be offered. Yeah. I would, if you had to, I haven't looked at this. Just since we talk about so many betus.com things. I'm really curious if they have a next coach of the Raiders. I'm sure they do.
Yeah, where do you find stuff like that?
Specials.
Okay. I've been to betus.com very many times. Just never.
Who's the favorite right now, according to Betus, to get the Dolphins job?
Daboll.
Oh, I hit the shit.
Hit the wrong button.
Try again. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, this dumbfounds me.
Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles plus 1,200. Daboll is plus 500, which I'd be all over Brian Daboll plus 500.
Josh McDaniels.
Plus 500. He's 2. He's tied with Daboll for 2.
Wow.
That shocks me.
Eberflus. Went the wrong way on that one, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Because Eberflus is he is not on the board.
Leslie Frazier.
Oh, wrong button. Leslie Frazier is plus 2,000.
Okay.
It's Eric Bieniemy. Plus 400.
I mean, I don't think I hate that.
I don't hate it. I'm just shocked by it. The favorite with the New York Giants. There are 2 that are under plus 500.
Under plus 500 for the New York
And one of them we've talked about specifically.
I don't know.
Brian Flores
at
plus 400.
Yeah.
Doug Peterson at plus 450.
Doug Peterson?
That's a dark horse that's interesting.
I haven't seen any rumors about him meeting with New York.
All right, now it's so funny to me. I can't not do it. So there's only 4 teams that they currently have action on.
Okay.
The Jaguars, the Texans, the Giants, and the Dolphins. All right, everybody else, they're not far enough into the search that you can.
I feel like Denver was close enough.
Yeah, but Denver's Dan Quinn's so likely you couldn't set the number high enough.
Right.
I mean, if you put plus 300 on anybody else, you're going to get raked because Dan Quinn is so likely to be the next coach. The favorite in Houston. I'm gonna try to not laugh at this out loud. Are Josh McDaniels and Gerard Mayo at plus 300.
It makes perfect sense.
There are only 7 guys at plus 1,000 or under. Brian Daboll's plus 1,000. Nathaniel Hackett's plus 1,000. Leslie Frazier's plus 1,000. Lovie Smith is the 4th one that's plus 1,000.
What? I didn't even know he was in the market for jobs.
Well, he was the defense coordinator of the Texans.
Yeah,
so
that's fine, but
yikes!
Still, he's.
Jake Eastock asked, "What do you think about Gannon to Houston as head coach?" I don't love that hire. I mean, I think Jonathan Gannon did a fine job in Philadelphia, but I don't see how am I supposed to feel warm and fuzzy about that? There are just some guys in this marketplace as coaches that I cannot figure out how I'm supposed to feel good about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Darrell Bevel's plus 1,000 in Jacksonville. How in the hell would you sell me on that? By the way, the favorite in Jacksonville, just since I didn't pay that off, Bill O'Brien.
I mean, what?
Mm-hmm. Be careful what you listen to, Puddin'. I heard you say that Bill O'Brien's out in Jacksonville thing, and I went, that's not what I'm hearing. So.
Yeah, I was just reading off a report from who was that?
I don't know, but that's not what I'm hearing.
It was one of the big ones.
Yeah, that's not what I'm hearing.
It was Garofalo, wasn't it?
Mike Garofalo.
Yeah,
Garofalo. Damn it! God, just call yourself Garofalo.
Isn't that what I just said? All right, it is halftime. It's Smoky time.
It is halftime. All right,
I'll be back.
All right, we're gonna throw the trivia thing up on the screen, and in the second half, we're gonna try to figure this shit out. All right, stick with us. We'll be back in just a minute.
Is this all of it?
Absolutely.
Love it.
Tell him that the tiger needs a little bit of love.
God.
I might get drunk and go do karaoke tonight.
That takes me back to the bunker days.
God, I might just get plastered and do karaoke tonight. If my wife is watching this, I guarantee you she just out loud said, "The hell you will."
The hell you will.
The hell you will, because that means I have to go, and I don't want it.
We ain't going to do that shit again. I'm trying to make this work, and it's not working.
Weston Titans fan said, if we lose this game, I'll be yelling for Deshaun Watson or another elite quarterback on the market. I'm not going to lie. First half was not Ryan Tannehill's finest hour. But it's halftime.
Still plenty of time. Plenty of time.
It's halftime. You didn't give up more points at the end of the half.
Yeah, I was shocked that Cincinnati did not score there. They were. I know that they weren't in the greatest of field positions, but they are one of the teams in the league that has scored the most points right before halftime.
Yeah, and trust me, Tennessee knew that. That's the reason they're rushing 2.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're not beating us over the top. We'll give you some danky bullshit, but nah. You're not going to beat us over the top. All right, let's look live. BetUs.com. The live line for this game. It's updating. I'll have it in a minute. I think my computer's going to catch on fire before this game goes. It's like, dude, you keep clicking buttons all you want to. I'm not doing that.
That's funny.
Go!
Let's see. Coming out of halftime, the Bengals are one of the top teams in the league at scoring points right after halftime. Let's see here. First offensive possession of the second half during the 2021 regular season. Green Bay Packers scored 72 points on their first possession after halftime. Cincinnati Bengals, 56. They're in second place. The Ravens and the Rams were behind them at 54, and the Bucks were behind them at 52. So Cincinnati gets the ball to start the second half. Yee. Don't like that a lot for Tennessee, but we're getting ready to kick off the third quarter here on our stream. The regular
Iron Eagle and Trent Greene.
Again, we have to be on the delay because of NFL legalities. We cannot do strict play-by-play, so we are operating on a bit of a delay here. I understand that the second half has already gotten underway in live time. However, we on our stream are getting ready to kick off the second half, and here we go.
Kelvin Joyner asked if we saw the Super Bowl halftime show trailer. Yes, and it was the tits.
You saw it?
Yes. God, I can't wait for the halftime show. I'm more excited about the halftime show than I am about the game.
Ooh, Cincinnati got a nice return up to the 35.
Good kick return.
All right.
Eric Miller asked, how do we join the Discord? If you're a member of the House of Reprehensibles, there's a homepage of the YouTube membership, and the link is on the homepage.
First and 10, 14:53 to go in the third quarter. Burrow over the middle to Mixon.
Nice.
He gets 7.5 yards out of it.
Nice and measured. Nothing wrong with that for Mr. Burrow. JT Money said he is a member. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something about what is happening with my screen over here. For whatever reason, it's going full colorblind mode, and I can't see shit. I have no mugs. I have no nothing. So I don't know who he is and who's not. I only see your name. Good tackle right there by Jack Rabbit, and it looked like Zach Cunningham.
Yep.
The linebacker that Mike Vrabel did not want to talk about.
I mean, he's a hell of a tackler. He's been if you're in a IDP point per tackle fantasy football league, Zach Cunningham, he's been a dog for the last few years. And of course, got cut loose by Houston. Comes now to the Tennessee Titans, making a stop on that last play. 3rd and 1. This is going to Mixon, right?
I would think so. Nope. T. Chiggins.
Play action.
Yeah, they burned him. God,
Chiggins
that's a good
on the
play
outside.
call. God, it's a good play call. God, that's a good play call. They burned them.
Yep.
That's complimentary football because they got them with T. Higgins on the motion earlier, so they didn't bite on it this time. Okay, well, we'll just drop it off to him.
Mm-hmm. Out of bounds.
Oh, God, if he'd stayed up. God, if he'd stayed up, he'd have walked in the end zone. There was nobody there. The thing that's blowing my mind is how on their heels Tennessee appears to be defensively.
Mm-hmm.
God, can you imagine? And I know I'm putting the cart before the horse here. Can you imagine if Cincinnati winds up in the AFC Championship game against Buffalo?
That'd be a great game.
The lead up to that, holy shit. You, Mr. Bengal. Me, Mr. Bill.
At that point, I'm just rooting for a good game. Because I like both of these teams.
I'm rooting. I'm all in on Buffalo.
Aside from the Buccaneers, I'm actually just pulling for great games.
I'm all in on Buffalo.
All over.
That's the only team that I could be upset. After what Aaron Rodgers said about Joe Biden yesterday, I can't root against him.
What did he say?
Oh, yeah. He's not a fan. Who's shocked?
No kidding. It's a nice run by Joe Mixon for a first down. Across the 30 to the 28.
This is a super impressive opening drive for Cincinnati.
Yeah. Well, like I said, right in line with how they've been playing all year long.
It's just a really good offense. It's a really good offense. Right there, you had Long over pursued, leaves a gaping hole in the middle of the defense, and Joe Mixon takes advantage of it.
And at what point do you give Zach Taylor the credit for that?
I think you have to do it.
I was going to say
you have to do it now.
You've been a detractor of Zach Taylor all year long, but I mean, you've made the joke about him. He had a cup of coffee with Sean McVay and blah 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 blah. But yeah, I mean, when he was with Sean McVay, they had top 10 passing game, and now he comes to
guess who?
Jeffrey Simmons with the sack on Joe
got
Burrow.
News for you. If Tennessee finds a way to pull this game out, Jeffrey Simmons is player of the game. And there's zero doubt about it to me.
Depending on how this goes.
Good God. He just ate who is that?
Adeniji.
Oh, yeah.
Hakeem Adeniji.
Oh, yeah, that's somebody I liked. He just ate his lunchbox. He ate his lunch. He took the sandwich. He ate that. All the chips, left the wrapper, took the cookie, and shoved the cellophane up your ass.
Yeah.
That was some man shit.
And here they come again.
They're just trying to get in,
just over the middle.
Field goal range.
Yep, just over the middle.
Trying to get in field goal range. Oh no, that was second down. Never mind. That was second down.
I was going to say, was that a punch throw? It looked like it.
That's a great play on second down. Oh, and Zach Cunningham is down. JT Money asked what about the note from your mom? You don't want to know what happened to the note from Mama.
I must have missed that reference. What?
Talking about eating your lunchbox.
Oh.
What happened to the note from Mom? Yeah. He used it to used it to do nefarious things.
Mm-hmm.
God, Jeffrey Simmons has been an animal in this game.
I don't get offended by much, but these progressive commercials about becoming your parents, they really hit home with me sometimes. They really hit home with me sometimes. I go, well, fuck you.
Yeah, that's interesting you said that because when these commercials come on in my house, we go, hey, it's Tank. Hey, it's Tank.
Jeffrey in produce, very helpful.
Yeah, that's actually the one that I always go, oh, yeah, that's you.
Yeah. Done it. Thank you. Chuck G is like, yeah, same. Same. It's a little too close to home. And I agree, Patrick. They are hilarious commercials. But I look at it and go, well, wait a minute. I'm just trying to be helpful. Just, that buggy pulls a little to the left. Just wanted you to know. He doesn't care. He's 18 years old. Oh. He makes $4 for being here. He gives 0 fucks about how that shopping cart rolls.
He gives 0 fucks.
Tyler Cunningham said, how old are you? I'm old enough to be offended by those commercials.
How old is he, or how old does his driver's license say he is? Because his driver's license says he's 39.
Yep.
In reality, 74. All right, do me a favor.
Sometimes.
Hey, pull up your pull up the app for the trivia. I think I might have just fixed it.
Here's the question.
There should be another question. So the question activates when you open it.
Once it goes away, how do I get back into it? That's the question I have now.
Just reopen it, Grandpa.
Well, it didn't do anything. I scanned the code and it went to it. And did it save like an app on my phone? Is that how that works?
It doesn't. No, it should be in your browser.
In my browser.
That's the thing that your interwebs comes from.
Is it?
Scott Cutshall asked a question that I think is a phenomenal question.
Okay.
About offensive linemen that are free agents this year. Mm-hmm. There are actually some really good ones. I just don't know how many are going to end up back with the team that they were originally with. And I'll answer. It's 3rd and 5, 10:25 to go.
Oh, hell.
Burrow steps up. Good play from Joe B. First down, Cincinnati.
All the way. I love the cockiness of these guys.
I love the cockiness of Patrick Gold says, I fixed it. The live stream went away. The question is there. You can now answer the questions.
Oh, excellent.
Well, I mean, Tank can't because he can't figure out.
Yeah, flash that thing up on the screen again.
I will after however this drive resolves. So the question does not activate until you open it. Mm-hmm. So I can roll the question. Once you open it, it starts counting down.
Okay.
But I think I figured it out. I have a feeling I know what's about to happen right here.
Whoop! Oh, Joe Mixon bounces to the outside.
Joe Mixon.
Wow.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
15-6. 9:34 to go.
I ain't mad about it.
How can you be mad about it?
What a fucking cut.
Cincinnati is the feel-good story of the year.
Good Lord. Joe Mixon just went straight up.
Mm-hmm.
That boy got some brakes on him. They must have had them pads replaced.
Third leading rusher in the NFL this season. I think a lot of people forget about that. They focus
very, very good.
They focus so much on Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and forget that, yeah, Joe Mixon's out there doing shit too.
Yeah, he's real good.
16-6. Your
huge, unbelievable level drive for Tennessee.
Yep.
All right, yeah, you asked me to. There's the QR code for the trivia. When you open that, it should go straight to the second question. Everybody in the comments, let me know if that worked, because if it did, that's a much easier fix that maybe you could have told me about.
Give me the code.
What code?
The little QR code.
It's on the screen.
Yeah, I'm going to scan it. Scan it. Scan it. There we go.
Remember that thing we talked about in becoming your parents? And I don't know your parents well enough to say this, but you're becoming somebody's parents.
Hey, you did fix it. Good.
Yeah! Yes! JETS, go, go, go! All right, so there are a series of questions I got to answer here. The first one, free agent offensive lineman, Brandon Sheriff. I don't necessarily think that he's going to be resigned in Washington. Mm-hmm. I think he's pretty well done. And being on the franchise tag, he'd be really expensive. If you're looking for left tackles, Teron Armstead is he is technically going to be an unrestricted free agent. He has a lot of injury issues. There are a lot of problems there. Dwayne Brown, I think, is directly tied to Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
If Russell doesn't come back, there's really no reason to bring back Dwayne Brown.
Yeah.
And that's a vet guy. I mean, then you get into a lot of ancillary pieces. You know, the Eric Fishers, the Riley Reifs, Jason Kelsey, who I would say if he continues to play, it will be in Philadelphia. Matt Paredes from Carolina. Ryan Jensen from Tampa Bay.
He ain't going nowhere.
Well, you don't have any money. You know, at some point, you don't get to just keeping everybody.
Sure, we can.
No, you can't. And then just a couple. And then there's a couple Jacksonville guys: Cam Robinson, Andrew Norwell.
Mm-hmm.
I like Cam Robinson as a right tackle. I've never loved him as a left. So you know, there are. And now, what Scott asked specifically about was younger guys. A lot of younger, talented free agents don't hit the market.
Mm-hmm.
But now, are there guys like? Let me see if I can give you a good example of this. A guy whose talent I believe in that maybe hasn't had the best opportunity. Will Hernandez. Will Hernandez is a great example. I think in the right offense, very run-heavy offense with a good surrounding cast, Will Hernandez can be a very good guard in this league. And there are a good number of guys like that. You know, I mean, I look at Will Hernandez specifically. After the game he had against San Francisco, this is going to be a weird name to say, but Connor Williams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind Connor Williams. I just think that he's not scheme fit in Dallas. So
kickoff goes into the end zone, and Tennessee will take over at the
Patrick
25.
Holt said Riley Reif. Tyler Cunningham asked, do I think the Saints that Michael Thomas has come back to the Saints? Yes, but not necessarily by choice. I just don't know how you're going to get out of the contract.
Yeah, I don't either.
You've had 2 injury-plagued years in a row, didn't play a snap this year. Who in the world is signing up for that?
Mm-hmm.
Chris D asked, can Mac Jones reach Joe Burrow's level in 2 years? No.
I mean, if he got a bionic arm, if he was in a car accident and he got those like metal arms that Jax got in Mortal Kombat, yeah, then maybe he could.
And I'm still going to go with no.
Derrick Henry rumbling forward for 9 yards.
But that's also not what they're going to ask Mac Jones to be.
No.
They're going to ask Mac Jones to be the game manager quarterback. You're going to build up the ability to run, and that's what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Aboye, one of our resident Bengals fans, has chimed in with a series of kitty cats, which is a call for.
Derrick Henry for the first down, easy peasy.
Can I say something that's one of my favorite songs? If I had to rate my favorite songs ever, that's in my top 10.
It'd be "Take Me Home, Country Roads." And
that's one with a bullet. Right. Yeah,
"Amy" by Pure Prairie League. That'd be on there.
Yeah, you should play that before this is all said and done.
Well, it's a good thing I have a library of songs over here.
You got a board of shit over there.
I do. If we're not worried about the copyright hit.
Nah, we're not. I mean, don't play more than like 29 seconds of it. But Derrick Henry off right tackle. Good Lord. He's such a man. He's such a friggin' man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here's the thing. This is exactly what Tennessee should have done. Ryan Tannehill's been so bad that what you have to do is lean on Derrick Henry and then kind of go oppo of this. You got to go the opposite way of what you've done so far.
Mm-hmm.
But Derrick Henry is good. Lord have mercy, he's good.
But that's what they were doing the first half. You know, I felt like they're just trying to get his legs underneath him, and now it's King Henry time. There he goes again. God almighty. He's just an absolute
that's
freak.
Not Derrick Henry. That's not. Derrick
no,
Henry.
that's
Deontay
Hilliard.
Foreman.
Oh, Foreman.
That's Deontay Foreman.
Oh shit. It took me a second. Yeah. Wow.
Oh my.
I mean, and even him, is it the scheme more than anything? Because even when Derrick Henry went out, Deontay Foreman had 300-yard games. Dontrell Hilliard averaged 7 yards a carry. Is it more the scheme than it is Derrick Henry, and it's like the perfect marriage between the scheme that they run and the physicality of Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry's clearly he's a different dude.
Oh no!
No! No, you didn't! No, you didn't! No, you didn't!
What was he looking at?
Well, I mean,
Mike Hilton was...
But that's a corner coming off the edge. You're not expecting that. You're thinking he's going to run past you.
But Mike was right in the passing lane.
Well, I mean, it's a lot easier for you to say that in live time other than, that's the only thing I've got. And hell, he made that decision before the ball was snapped. Oh, this penalty is gigantic, and Tannehill's already off the field, so it's got to either be on the run back.
After the play.
Oh, no. If you're Cincinnati, you could have put this shit away. You could have put this on ice. You still can put this on ice.
They still got a shot. Eli Apple. Get that guy out of the league.
Wow. This is in no way how I thought this was going to go.
Show the taunt, though. They still haven't shown on our television what the taunt was.
Well, I mean, they're not going to show it because it's probably something he said. And here's my question. You had run the ball down their throats all the way down the field. Why in the hell do you put it in Ryan Tannehill's hands there?
He's just trying to mix it up at that point. You're trying to be safe. You're trying to get it out in the flat. Like, it's just...
But that's not safe. But that's not safe on the 7-yard line.
Don't disagree.
Okay. A boy with the big smile. As well you should.
Good for you.
Wow. 16-6 Cincinnati Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, it's almost it's starting to get into domination territory.
It's starting to get into I don't know what you're going to do.
Right.
All right, because now you're 6.5 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
6.5 minutes left in the third quarter?
Yep.
All right, Cincinnati burns off. Let's say they get a couple first downs here and have to punt. You get the ball back down 10. I mean, what now? I mean, it's not total worry time, but you're going to have to get in front of what's happening.
Well, the first thing you got to do is figure out how to stop Cincinnati.
And I knew somebody was going to do this. I just didn't know who it was. Armchair commentary.
I'm your huckleberry.
He just dropped by to say something that I will say at the end of this. Not like the Titans have Henry and just gash the Bengals defense. Let's go Bengals. So, run the damn ball!
Oh, man.
I'm dumbfounded by that decision. That is a horrid decision. And you know Mike Vrabel has to be looking around right now going,
I am never going to financially recover from that.
I'm broke as shit and I don't mind saying
it. That's the one. I'm broke as shit and I don't mind saying it.
I don't mind saying it. And there's a lot of talk of this in our chat on YouTube, which you can join in. Of which, if you're seeing this, I just realized it's not on Facebook, so there's really no reason to say that. Because if you're already there.
You're here.
Is there a path where Tennessee has to draft a quarterback?
I feel like
I feel like that's overreactionary.
I mean, I feel like you should.
I feel like that's overreactionary.
Ryan Tannehill has what?
I feel like you're jumping the shark here.
Ryan Tannehill has what? 2 years left on his deal? I mean, I feel like that's not something that you sign up for again. Like, you're not going to have it. So
but you do
why would
realize
you not
how
take a shot?
good he had been, right?
I mean, I get it. And when Derrick Henry's there all the time.
I mean, and it's guaranteed. There's no getting out of this deal.
No.
You got 2 void years. So, yeah, there's 2 years left.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you draft a guy in the 4th, 5th round?
But why?
Just
why waste
see?
the pick? I hate when people do that. Oh, let's draft a quarterback in the 4th or 5th round. Cool, name him. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait. I've been all the way through this quarterback class. There ain't one there.
Right.
Yeah, you can have another. Yeah, you can have another Logan Woodside if that makes you feel warm and fuzzy.
I mean, would it be better than Logan Woodside? This something happens to Tannehill. You need somebody.
You're not going to back up here anyway. Ryan Tannehill's your best chance to win this game.
Of course,
no doubt.
Of course. I'm only talking in reference of Tannehill's
well,
getting
there's a
older.
lot of
if he
reference
gets hurt,
should Tennessee be pursuing Deshaun Watson and things like that. I'm going to say no.
No.
That's not what this team is predicated on.
No.
That was a good defensive.
They're
That
running
was
the
a
fucking
good stop
ball.
on 2nd and 9. Little screen pass to Jamar Chase. If you're Tennessee, you need to get the ball back right here badly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play the game. 3rd and 6, 5:45 to go. Bengals up 16-6. This is the play of the game. If you let them convert right here, it is time to start panicking in Music City.
I feel like you should already be a little panicked.
No, there's still a lot of time left. You've been here. They haven't.
But you haven't been able to do anything.
But you just did. You just marched the ball down the field on them running the ball. The problem is that now Cincinnati knows that coming. And now they know that's coming. They've seen you do that. They know you're not going to be stupid enough to throw it on the damn 7 again. Great throw.
He dropped it. T. Chiggins. They're going to have to punt. That's exactly what had to happen right there, though.
That was what had to happen. Now you see Cincinnati come off the field, 5:09 to go, 3rd quarter.
Was that
Tennessee
Fulton?
gets the ball back. That's Hooker. That's just a good play. And it's there's not a lot you can do with that. I know Higgins is probably going to catch a lot of shit for that drop, but there's not a lot you can do there. I mean, he got hit both sides. Hooker puts helmet on the ball. It's just one of those. Yeah, it's just a pisser.
Mm-hmm. Tennessee still alive.
Oh yeah, this game is not over. I mean, hell, we got people talking about Ryan Tannehill needs to be tarred and feathered and shit. This game is not over.
I mean, he makes one throw to A.J. Brown that's a completely different
and
narrative.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm doing. I have absolutely no knowledge. All right, so on a punt, we're going to switch channels here and actually catch up. So we're going to go into the commercial break. When things buffer, we move back a little bit, so it gets us further away. I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen here. I'm telling you right now, my first play, I'm going to go I formation, A.J. Brown on the outside, maybe in the slot, maybe have somebody on the outside of him, and I'm going to run that play-action boot because the last thing Cincinnati expects you to do is come out and put this in Tannehill's hands again. I'm going to go play-action boot, try to get A.J. Brown across the seam, and one-on-one, big play, and that opens the playbook back up. Because now you're going to see 7 to 8 in the box. There's just no doubt. They're not scared of Ryan Tannehill. So you're going to have to do something to put a little fear back in.
Yeah, he's already been picked off twice, so why would you think that they would put it in his hands?
Last time I was in Nashville, I stayed on that exact city that they're showing on television. I literally stayed right behind that it'll come to me what that is.
The Underground?
We were tucked away on Printer's Alley.
Oh, yeah.
That is right off Printer's Alley.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if those of us closest to you, we remember seeing the shots of the fireworks from Nissan Stadium off your balcony where y'all were staying at.
That was on top of the hotel.
That was awesome.
Oh, that was on top of the hotel. I had to climb through a tunnel of stairs that was not great. I don't like heights.
They went right back to Derrick Henry on first down.
Yeah, and that's the.
He still got 4 yards out of it.
And that's fine. You've got to do something to open up the defense because right now the only thing they're scared of is Derrick.
There's Henry again. That's good enough for a first down.
First down. Now's where you do this. All right, so now that's first down, and I think they put 3rd down on the screen. I think that's first down, based on the line.
I thought he was across.
And I'll be honest with you, if I'm Tennessee, I'm not sure I don't like it better at 3rd down because that makes it more likely they put more in the box, and now I can really hit you over the top.
Right.
No, they called it first down. All right, so I'm telling you right here, it's at some point you have to spread them out. You keep doing this Derrick Henry shit all you want to. They know what you can do with that. You're going to have to stretch this damn defense out. I'm telling you, watch over the top right here. Watch the play action, boot, look high, single high. Got him.
Wide
Son of a bitch!
Wide the fuck
I'll be motherfucked. I'm gonna be real honest with you, and
Okay, I've been calling for that for 3 plays.
Yeah.
Well, and it certainly helped that the defender fell down. The defender was cooked anyway.
Yeah.
That didn't matter.
Yeah.
That pass sucked. If that's out in front of him, that's 6. That's a single high safety going bad angle at A.J. Brown.
Has anybody had any success with the trivia game, by the way? I signed back in, I pulled it up, and it went to question 2, and it was like time has run out on question 2, and it's still sitting there on question 2.
Stephen Towns said Vrabel fired, Titans hired Jeremy Greene. Okay, this game's just not that damn difficult. If you're at a point where there are 2 things that you can do, the only thing that has worked has been one, you know full well that that's what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Because they think you've lost faith in Ryan Tannehill. So what you have to do is reassert that faith. Because now you get that extra safety over the top. It opens the running lane for Derrick Henry, and it keeps you from doing dumb shit like you did the last time you were down here.
Yep. 2nd and 9. 2:21 to go. Tannehill back to pass. Nope. Tried to hit A.J. Brown over the middle.
Him. He had the drop-off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 40 in the flat. There's no doubt that's where that ball should have gone.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan Tannehill right now, this is one of those things of, this is like meeting the girl at the bar and asking if you can suck her dick. Okay, you're making this too damn difficult on yourself. All right, this game is not that friggin' hard. Right here, you should have a field goal in the bag. So this should be a one-possession game no matter what happens. And so now it's one of those things of do you trust, and this is going to tell me a lot about where Mike Vrabel and the offensive staff of the Tennessee Titans are. Do you trust Ryan Tannehill to not boo-boo kitty you right here? Because if you don't, this is going to be some basic little drop-off piddly bullshit. Oh, God, no false start.
No, timeout.
Okay, well, they got the timeout before the
Yeah, they awarded a timeout to Tennessee.
Rob Johnson said the corner fell on the ground on that A.J. Brown play. He's cooked anyway. Mm-hmm. His feet are so tangled up that, he looks like an 8-year-old at a sock hop. He was screwed. He was fucked by the fickle finger regardless of what happened. It made it look worse that he fell down. I'm just telling and look, I'm not the smartest guy you've ever met in your life. This game's not overly complicated. There are 2 sports in my life I've ever looked at and gone, this ain't that hard.
Yeah.
Basketball's one. I was a reasonably good coach at that. I was a reasonably good player at that. And football, which is what I have now dedicated my life to. This shit ain't that hard.
Tannehill in the shotgun, 3rd and 9, 2:17 to go.
It's a big
You got to convert here or you got to kick a field goal.
I'm not sure that I don't want Tannehill out on the edge right here.
Right over the middle.
And that right there is probably what's going to get you beat. Is that you just don't trust him.
Yeah.
You don't trust him at all. Right there, I wanted to see Ryan Tannehill break the pocket because that's where he does things best. Everybody says it's on play action. That has nothing to do with it. The fact that he's 6'5" and he's fast, that makes it difficult because you can't just let him go. This is not like letting Ben Roethlisberger go, who in a foot race would lose to me. Ryan Tannehill is a threat on the outside, so you just drop him back in the pocket and you take the greatest asset away from him. That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm. Randy Bullock with the field goal makes it 16-9.
There is little in this life that pisses me off more than bad football, and I feel like the last play call there for Tennessee was bad football.
16-9, 136. I think it was what it said.
130 something.
Yeah, 130 something.
Looking at the live betting right now on betus.com. You can go to betus.com, use our promo code Sportsocracy. You will get a 125% deposit match. If you put in $100, they will give you $125 in free play credits that you can use on any game, including this one and the live betting. Right now, the over-under is 39.5. The Cincinnati Bengals are a 3.5-point favorite. The over-under is stuck at 39.5, and I'm telling you, the more I'm looking at that, the more I'm going, I think I would probably still be going. Look at that.
Cincinnati covers.
I don't.
I feel pretty confident in that.
I don't know that I agree with you.
Really? You think Derrick Henry's going to pick it up in the second or in the fourth quarter and they're going to do stuff?
Stephen Towns said bad football pisses him off, says the Jets fan. Why do you think it pisses me off so bad? Because I've been watching it for 30 years.
He sees it a lot.
I'm just telling you, look, everybody's going to be all aboard the Bengals hype train, and I understand things are going well. Kickoff goes out to the 41-yard line, 1:28 to go. Cincinnati ball, first down, up 16-9 in the third quarter. Everybody's going to be on the Cincinnati train. I'm just telling you, this is your first road playoff game. It's going to get loud because now it's only one possession game.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Tannehill has been genuinely god awful.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me right now that with the game you have watched, this should not be more than a 7-game spread. Or more than a 7-point spread.
Should be.
Cincinnati should have this game salted away.
Yes.
This is New York jetting football. You've kicked too many field goals. Field goals beat you.
Mm-hmm.
You get into scoring position, you score touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Winners score touchdowns. Mediocre, you score, kick field goals.
Right. Joe Burrow has yet to throw for a touchdown. And as soon as he does, the game's over. Oh, no!
Ah!
Tennessee with the turnover. They got life.
Ah!
There's life.
Oh!
Heads up fucking shoelace play. That was great. Did that get tipped at the line and off the receiver?
Did he catch it?
Yeah. That was close.
Show it again.
You got to slow that one down for me to... Off the hands of the P. Ryan. No.
That's catch. That's catch.
Are
That's
you
catch.
sure?
That's catch. That's catch. That's catch.
Are you sure? Ball goes down in the hands, hits
Controlled.
the ground.
It doesn't matter. It's controlled.
Yeah,
it's controlled.
I'd be on your side on that one.
It's controlled. But does he get control from it hitting the ground? God.
I don't.
I'm
they called it an interception on the field, didn't they?
That's the thing. If
You
they
can't
call it an
overturn
interception on
that.
the field, I don't know how you're going to overturn that.
I don't either.
I have absolutely no idea. I mean, it's on the ground, but he controls it.
I mean,
so it's allowed to hit the ground. You just can't gain control from the ground. So
tie goes to the runner.
That's
tie
where
goes
I'm
to
at.
the runner. I'd give it to him.
I don't know. He controls it before. He catches it before it hits the ground.
Yeah.
I can't tell you that. I mean, this is so damn close. It's ridiculous. I can't tell you that he didn't gain control from the ground. Gene's territory believes they will overturn this to incomplete.
I don't know that I agree with that, but okay.
Well, Gene's territory's.
I mean, he's better than I am.
Yeah, but his accuracy rate of calling these things is about like my dating record.
Yeah.
There's one real good one that you go, "Hey, look at you." Well, don't look at the old. Don't look at the old scores yet.
Yeah, the
I
fact
don't know.
that it
It's
hit
so
the ground.
close. The fact they called it an interception, I don't know how you're going to overturn.
And the
that. I really
hand
don't.
is bobbling after it hit the ground.
But now that
Like,
doesn't
you
matter.
Look at the right hand.
Well, it doesn't
That
matter.
doesn't matter about
No.
control.
Once it comes off the ground, he can bobble it anytime he wants to. It cannot be but it's never bobbled once it hits the ground.
Yeah.
This is such a huge call. I need a beer.
Good Lord.
You might hear me yell aggressively in the background. So. God, I don't know.
It's so close. So close. Adam Black says, didn't control it, hit the ground. Chuck G says, no catch.
I'm staying
I
away
think-
from I'm staying away from the comments until
I think I would. I think I'd rule this one a catch.
I don't know what
This would be an interception. At least not enough to overturn the call that's on the field.
You know what I would roll? I pour better beers than Tank Spencer.
Yeah, you do.
Like not even vaguely close.
I don't typically pour beers in glasses, so
Like all good marriages, you want it to have a little head, but they don't need the substance of the beer.
oh, I feel like this is taking forever.
It is taking forever.
God almighty. Just make the call and get on with it.
I'm trying to stay away from the comments the best I can.
All right.
I'm telling you right now, I don't think they're going to overturn this.
I don't think they probably will.
I don't think they're going to overturn. I don't think you can overturn.
I'm always
this.
wrong. I'm
I don't
always
think
wrong
they
about
can
these
overturn
things.
this. Because everybody
See,
sees,
go,
it hits the
ball in
ground.
the
Well,
hands.
hitting the ground does not matter. If he controlled it before then, that doesn't
I think he
matter.
did- Wait. Stands is called.
That's what I thought. That's how I thought it was going to go.
Wow.
That's how I thought it was going to go. And look, am I sitting here telling you this definitively right? No, I don't know. I'm looking at a replay. It's so damn close. But if and I got news for you, if they'd called it incomplete, it would have stayed incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
They would have not converted. And everybody's like, oh, who paid the officials more? No, it's what you called on the field.
Yeah.
That's why the call on the field matters so much. Everybody loses their shit with replay. The call on the field still matters a lot. That is a huge game changer.
You must have indisputable evidence to overturn.
Great play. Great play right there.
Hubbard.
Great play right there.
Huge play. Tackle for a loss on Derrick Henry.
We're at 110, 16-9 Cincinnati Bengals, 2nd-11 for Tennessee.
Yep. God. Just punch it in here. Make this a 1-point game.
Well, they can tie the game with the score. Touchdown scores.
They got to kick the extra point. Those aren't automatic. Those are not automatic.
I got Randy Bullock and Evan McPherson. I feel reasonably good about PATs.
I agree.
This is not the Jets and the Jaguars. I feel pretty good about PATs.
I got a little excited
they got Trey Hendrickson right there. Oh, no, they didn't.
Oh.
No, they didn't. I thought
42 seconds to go. Flag on the play. False start.
They got
Lawan.
Ben Jones.
Jones. Oh, come on. You know better than that. Ben. Champions play better than that.
Well, he was never a champion.
I know, but still.
Just because he went to your school doesn't make him a champion.
2021 national champions, baby. Oh, good Lord. Thank you to my brother-in-law, Jason, for bringing me the nice little hat here.
And I haven't looked at the comments, but I'm trying to update the scoreboard. My computer's not loving it.
Tannehill back to throw. Deep. Going deep to AJ. Did he catch it?
No.
Oh, he did. He caught that. Touchdown.
A.J. Brown season, baby.
Hell yeah. That was a beautiful catch. How the fuck did he catch that?
A.J. Brown's a bad motherfucker.
God, he caught that through somebody.
And I think he was interfered with it.
He does that little stutter move.
Double move.
Oh, and under
bucket. In the bucket. Nobody circles the wagons.
You know, they really should get rid of Ryan Tannehill.
By the way,
that was a bad throw. It was a horrible
Ryan
throw.
Tannehill, fuck, he should be working it. Ryan Tannehill should be working at Home Depot right now.
That was just a basket.
Well, fuck. I mean, Ryan.
God almighty.
I'm really shocked that Ryan Tannehill's not homeless because he sucks at everything. Hey, do you see what we're doing? That overreaction thing? It's one of the beauties of this is that we can see what you say. Boys and girls,
tie ball game.
Do you remember that thing that I said a minute ago when you said Bengals are going to cover?
Yeah.
And I said, it's the better in me sitting here going, this is your first time in the playoffs. Maybe we should just chalk this up yet. And I'm going to level with you. I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm rooting for this game to be good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's been good so far. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. We got a tie ball game. Cincinnati and Tennessee knotted up at 16 apiece. Joe Burrow and company going to get the ball back here to, end out the third quarter, start out the fourth quarter. We have still yet to see Joe Burrow throw a touchdown pass. I feel like one's coming here. I mean, this is how legends are made. This is how the legend of Joe Burrow begins. I have all the faith in the Bengals at this point.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I would wager we're probably going to start losing Bengals fans and Titans fans because now this is getting, to the point. This is exactly what we wanted. All right, this game's 16-16 going into the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we don't have a rooting interest in this. But a little
bit of rooting interest.
I don't. I have no rooting interest in this game. I give a damn less. I want the over to hit a lot.
Right.
By the way, and I'm just going to say this one more time, then I'm going to let it go. A.J. Brown is a bad, bad, bad man.
Yes, he is. All right, 1st and 10, 9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Let's see what the Bengals got in store here. There's Burrow over the middle. Hits Uzama. 5-yard gain.
Fourth quarter. Baby!
And that'll be the end of the third quarter, which means it's time for a urination break.
Do you know what the over-under is, right? The live over-under?
The live over-under is 44.
You're too low.
47.
It's 45.5.
45.5.
The under lives, baby!
There you go. All right, we are in the Wicked Weed studio, wickedweedbrewing.com. Drink different. Got your glasses up, ready for an incredible fourth quarter on the way.
All right, so I need you to pull, and I think we can make this a tradition.
Okay.
I'm going to need my favorite song.
Okay.
We're going into the fourth quarter. We don't do Renegade here. We don't do rally caps. We don't do any of that shit. You know what we do? We do a sing-along.
The sing-along?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me find it here.
I listen to Eddie Fox sing along to shit all the time. Hell, let's do this, baby.
Where the hell did it go?
I don't know.
Come on, brother. Don't do this to me. That's the wrong one. That's not that one.
I don't know.
There it is. I got it.
The Lowe's bat.
Nope, not that one.
Nope, not that
That's
one.
that one.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah. Take me home.
Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains.
Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, flowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road.
Nah, we did not plan that.
No, we did not.
We didn't plan
It
that.
was
the
good.
least.
It's good.
And that was phenomenal. You held the tune way better than I thought you would.
Yeah,
Just throwing
you
that
know,
out there.
you know, the alcohol helps a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably helping the way I heard it too, for being honest.
That's points. That's points for Patrick Holt. Insert lighter here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could universally say that's a fourth quarter tradition.
Yeah,
right
that was
there.
fun. I like it.
That is the official.
Oh, look at the
Renegade.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, yeah.
I dig him. Good for you.
God, this sets up for such a great fourth quarter.
This would be so great.
It sets up for such a great fourth quarter.
Burrow under center to start the fourth.
It looked like a false start to me, and I'm not real sure how it was.
Ooh, Mixon to
Good
the outside.
play, Joe Mixon.
It's that first down.
Good run, Joe Mixon.
Hell yeah.
There is absolutely no way I'm not going to cut that song and find some way to reapportion that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
We need a musicocracy segment. Yeah, hell
we're
yeah.
not averse. Stephen Tao said, still curious why Tank didn't get one of the players' hats with the A on it.
Poor N'Kobe Dean. That's going to be forever in Georgia lore.
Forever.
Look how we fucked this up, and we gave him an Alabama championship hat. Might have won the game, but looked like idiots doing it.
Boot. Oh, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is just different, man. I'm just telling you, he's different.
There's no question he's rookie of the year, right?
Different. Oh no,
There's
hell no.
Far and away.
If you don't vote for Jamar Chase rookie of the year, you shouldn't have voted.
I mean, fuck, he's third in the league in receiving.
You know,
Justin
Jefferson didn't get it last year, which is stupid. Jamar Chase should get it this year. He's
agree.
fourth in the NFL in receiving yards.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's he's had 3 catches, and I could argue he has been the most important player for the Cincinnati Bengals today. That's high-level football.
Come on, Joe. Nope.
No.
That was the wrong Joe.
Zach Cunningham said, no, sir.
That was the wrong Joe.
I think you shan't. 16-16, 3:22 to go. Second 11, Cincinnati Bengal ball.
No shit. Today's Steve Perry's 73rd birthday. You know who Steve Perry is?
I do.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Highway run,
and I should have been gone.
Tyler Cunningham said Penis Sewell can't run 54 yards in dual coverage. Fair. That is fair.
There you go.
Oh, God, and I thought they got him right there. I really did.
Oof.
That was a brilliant play call. So that was a fake screen play. All right, so they were faking the screen to Chase, hoping that everybody would barrel down on him and they'd be able to hit it over the top. Well, they didn't. Tennessee stayed disciplined. Huge third down right here. 3rd down and 3. This is a big one.
JT Money says Musicocracy Monday. Since we like the alliteration. I love alliteration.
We do like alliteration. That's a him thing. I do most of the marketing things, but he likes alliteration, so I try to throw them in where I can.
Patrick Holt says he just killed 3 cheesy potatoes from Taco Hell.
Oh, my God.
Cheesy potatoes? I haven't had those from Taco Bell.
What are you, a fucking alien?
I guess.
That's the only thing. Big Bass Rush! Got him!
Eventually he's going to sit down, and he just lost 28 yards.
Harold Landry and Bud Dupree. That's huge. That's huge. And I'm just going to tell you, hey, you remember that thing? You remember when I said that they should have drafted Penny Sewell?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a shot at Jamar Chase. It was a shot at this.
Right.
And I understand you're playing the second tackle. I get that. I understand all of those things.
He had nowhere to go.
No, because he had that absolutely. He had the alignment. He had the protection set wrong right there. And that's on Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, the guy's not infallible. And so now Tennessee gets the ball back with a chance to take the lead. And this is fucking this is huge.
Yeah.
That's 7 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Vic Shelton asked, has Jeremy printed West Virginia Ninja t-shirts yet? Okay, so I'm glad you said that. We have somebody, and if they put their names on their emails, I would totally give them credit here. So we had that idea. We didn't necessarily have the systems in place to do that when we did it. We are doing it this offseason. The West Virginia Ninjas offseason expansion team thing,
yeah.
We are not going to let that die this year.
Okay, good.
So we and I really wish we had done it last year because Mondra St. Brown would be on my team. But yes, we will do a lot of things with that this year. I've got to smoke and potty.
Oh. I said that 5 minutes ago.
And then you didn't do it.
And then I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And now he's gone.
Lack of
now
action.
I can't do anything. No, my kids love Taco Bell. We don't go there a whole lot. Like, there's not one by the house. It's not convenient. And when I go to Taco Bell, I'm not looking for potatoes. I'm looking for my chalupa fix. The chalupa was the greatest thing ever invented by Taco Bell. And I understand everything else is okay. But the chalupa is where it's at. But no, I've never ordered a potato from Taco Bell. The Doritos Locos Taco, yeah, it was fine. I tried one of those when it came out. I'm a Cool Ranch guy, so I like the Cool Ranch one. Seasoned potatoes, nacho cheese, sour cream. Fuck it. I mean, that sounds wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Never think about it, though. Again, I'm one of those people that's, I'm like a creature of habit. When I go through a drive-thru, if I know what I want, like I know I want the chalupa meal. I want 2 chalupas, a crunchy taco, and I'm getting a regular Mountain Dew. Because Jeremy loves that Baja shit, and I can't stand it. I don't know what it is about it. There's something weird about the taste of it that I don't like. I get that's sacrilege. I understand. Taco Bell fans really, really love the Baja Blast. I'm not one of them. Adam Black, simple. 3 soft Supreme, Diablo sauce. Always got to go with the Diablo sauce. We have like a drawer here at the studio that's nothing but Diablo, fire sauce, all of that. Tennessee's got the ball deep.
In their own territory.
Deep in their own territory. 11:18 to go, 1st and 10. Here we go. Ryan Tannehill under center.
I walked back into Tyler
set.
Cunningham saying that Baja Blast tastes like how rubbing alcohol smells. Baja Blast is delicious.
See, I told you. That's what we were talking about while you were gone.
There's very little in this life that them's fighting words, but Baja Blast is my jammy jams.
Mm-hmm.
Baja Blast tastes like what I assume y'all's childhoods were like.
Okay.
That's like a kid thing for me. It's one of the only kid things I do. Because I like all of the boring.
I can see that.
I like all the boring shit. Like, I'm a Coke Zero guy. I love Coke Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Cherry Coke Zero.
That's so good.
The Bengals defense, the inability to stop the run is going to be what gets them. Right there, definitively what that was going to be.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and tell you, if I was calling the plays, I'd been an over-the-top shot again because you had 7 in the box, and I'm going to make you cover A.J. Brown. But that's just me.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Is Mike Vrabel's nose going to fall off? Why is his nose so damn red? It ain't that fucking cold outside, bro.
He had to get drunk. He got drunk at halftime. He was like, fuck it.
That's what my nose is going to look like by the end of the night.
Play action.
See, and I wouldn't have done this right here. See, to me, this is a bad call.
Worked out well.
Well, when you have A.J. Brown, a lot of things can work out.
Worked out well. Again, you've got Julio Jones on your team, but it doesn't. He's nowhere to be found.
Oh, I got to see this. Where's my phone?
What?
Where is my phone? Oh, fuck. Oh, there it is.
Patrick Holt says, Foodocracy topic, best soda. It's Cheerwine and nothing else. Cheerwine's fantastic.
Secret type? Never had a Cheerwine in my life.
That's so
I've
awful.
never had a Cheerwine in my entire life.
So awful. The only problem I have with Cheerwine now is that as I've gotten older and I've done these these weight loss programs and stuff, and I've cut down on my sugar, it is just way too sweet. Diet Cheerwine, Diet Cheerwine, fantastic.
Yes! That's going to become a thing.
What?
Jonathan Welch recorded his own Country Road sing-along and posted it. That's going to become a thing.
Love it.
I love when things just accidentally become things.
Everyone should record your own, and we'll put it all together like a fucking Sportsocracy chorus.
We'll do it as a montage.
Hell yeah.
Gonna be a montage.
Send it to the show, put it in the Discord, text it to us, whatever you want to. We'll put it all together. 2nd and 3, 8:50 to go. Tie ball game. Ryan Tannehill looking to the left. Oh. He tried to hit Julio Jones, and is that a catch? No, he dropped it.
Adam Black asked, how does someone in North Carolina, how is there someone in North Carolina that's never tried a Cheerwine? I can answer that. I don't like cherry. There is one acceptable cherry-flavored thing, and it is a Starburst. That is it. I don't like cherries at all.
That just seems odd to me.
I don't like cherries.
I mean, it's
They're
fine.
weird.
I get it.
They're weird. They're gushy, and they taste flat.
3rd and 1.
You have to run right here.
Tannehill
3rd and 1,
on the shotgun.
8:07 to go. You have to run right here.
Bam. Nope. Faked it. Tannehill tried to keep it, and he got caught.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Now it's 4th and 3.
This is one of those things I will never understand in my life. JT Money said, but he drinks a Coke Zero Cherry. I was getting there. I got distracted by the game. I'm more opening to the cherry flavoring because I'm finding more and more things that are cherry flavored. But that's why I've never had a Cheerwine.
Yeah.
That is a stupid, stupid play call from Tennessee. I'm not going to lie. I'm going for this. I'm going for this, and I'm not even thinking about it. We're playing with house money. We shouldn't be in this game. We have been outplayed for the better part of 3 quarters.
Agreed.
And right here, I'm giving it to Derrick Henry, and you're going to have to stop that big motherfucker.
4th and 1. 7:30 to go. Looks like I'm running formation to me.
It does to me, too.
It's buffering. Sorry, it's buffering.
If they sneak this, I may yell a lot.
You can't. Not 1.5 yards away. And
stopped him.
Shit.
What a
Henry's
play.
Got nowhere to go.
What a play by the Cincinnati Bengals.
Damn. I did not think that they would be able to stand up against the run as much with,
But see, here's the thing.
Wow.
You go into that. You have no fullback, so you have no inline lead blocker. and somebody breaks through the line. There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
You're trying to throw that wham block with 83 on the outside. The problem is he's already collapsed it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, this is why you carry a fullback. If you're going to be that team, put the damn fullback in the backfield.
Right.
You remember that thing I said about Mike Vrabel is one of the coaches that could be the most second guessed after this?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't changing my mind.
Stephen Tao, you're in the South. It's soda. Actually, it's not really soda. It's Coke. And I don't give a shit if it's Coke or Pepsi. It's Coke. I'm going to go get a Coke. We only have Pepsi. It's the fucking same thing.
No, it's not.
Stop it.
Yeah, because you know what I say when I say I'll have a Coke. Is Pepsi okay? Is Monopoly money okay? Because if it's not, then no, it's not okay.
You're that picky.
Oh, 100%. I mean, and look, Pepsi has products that I like. I just if I want a Coke, I want a damn Coke. You know, if we're going Pepsi, then we're going Dr. P or we're going Mountain Dew.
It's all cola to me.
No, it's not.
Coke, Pepsi, RC, doesn't matter.
Tyler Cunningham said strawberry Faygo is Megan Fox in liquid form. Well, it looks like I'm stopping to get a strawberry Faygo on the way home.
He ain't wrong.
There's not many people in this life that just make me grunt.
Only because you know she would do anything you wanted her to.
Oh, yeah.
If she was interested, she would just be,
yeah,
put it anywhere.
Yeah, her first base is way the hell down there.
Right.
And
her first base is anal.
Yeah. All right, so Ray Moore, we're like an AM meeting for sports. It's a new name. We've never seen you before. Welcome, Ray. And his cat, Charles, says hi as well.
Hello, Charles.
I'm definitely allergic to cats, but I can look at them from afar and go, it looks like a cool cat.
Is it Sir Charles?
Is it a fluffy cat? I like fluffy cats.
Why?
And I can't pet them because my face will explode like a 4th of July firework. But I get that with a big, fluffy, big poof ball. My wife would love to have a cat like that. Unfortunately, she married someone who is deathly allergic. Allergic to that.
I dated a girl who had a Himalayan cat. Do you know what a Himalayan cat is?
Not a clue.
Oh my god!
Is it hairless?
They're the fluffiest you've ever seen.
Ray said Charles is a fluffy great cat.
There you go.
Like it.
Is it a flirkin? Good for you, Michael.
What the hell's a flirkin?
It's from the Avengers movies.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
What was that? Was that Infinity War? No, that was. That was the other.
Down goes Burrow again on 1st and 10.
What's her name? Captain Marvel. It was in the Captain Marvel movie. Did you see that one?
She's another one.
The Flurkin was a cat, but is actually an alien inside the cat.
Patrick Holt said, after this show, for the love of God, please get the soundbite of Tank saying put it anywhere on the soundboard. I'd already done it in my head.
You just marked the tape.
It was already done in my head.
Put it anywhere.
Yeah, it was already done in my head.
Nice.
Yeah, because there's going to be an ad for tomorrow's live stream that's going to have our Country Roads sing-along, and it's going to have Tank going, just put it anywhere. That was a false start on Jonah Williams. Just throwing that out there. Good catch.
Didn't see it. Didn't count.
Yeah.
I
did see it, and it 100% had him.
That's third down.
God, can we just do these lives from now on? These are a lot of fun.
I mean, I'm digging it.
Plus, I end up drunk at the end of these way more often than I do at the end of the radio show.
See, here's a foodocracy topic for you.
I got nothing on that.
Adam Black talking about chicken and a biscuit. That is by far the best cracker.
Chicken and biscuit
right?
crackers are unbelievable.
We're all good right there?
They're coated in happiness.
Uh-huh. Chicken and a biscuit is the best, especially with some Braunschweiger dip.
Oh, that's a huge pickup. That's a huge pickup.
I got to make some Braunschweiger. I'm doing that next week. I'm going to make some Braunschweiger, and I'm going to bring it in, and I'm going to make Jeremy eat it.
We gotta settle this because this is something we talked about doing for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We got to figure out how we're going to get burgers in the studio for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have seats for tomorrow's live stream because it's not going to be done in here. One way or the other, when this is all said and done, we're going to move these cameras into the other studio that we have been working on since we moved over here. And we are, if I have to go hijack Brian Haynes at gunpoint, I will. I mean, I feel like I just admitted crimes and I routinely say don't do crimes, but Oh, big false start.
Oh, great.
Karen Penland.
Penland.
I looked at two people's names at the same time. Said, please do lives. We love it. We are going to continue doing this. Stephen Tao said, dude, send me the address and your order. I got you. We can do that. 100% we can do that. We will be here. We are opening the studio. We are totally down to have other people in the studio with us.
Yes.
We will be the only ones here because nobody but us works on Sundays. HWA may make an appearance tomorrow.
Excellent.
Ray Moore said, big Washington State Cougars fan. Me too, because I have bet your team for what feels like the better part of the last 8 years, and I've made a small fortune doing it.
Oh, we got 5 minutes to go in the ball game. It's getting tight, but I can't hold it any longer, so I will be right back.
Tank's going to
enjoy the Jeremy show for a second.
Tank will piddle in his pants if he doesn't do something about it. Vic Shelton said we need to have a Super Bowl watch party so I can come drink beer. We're working on that. I'm hoping I will be able to announce that tomorrow. There's going to be that's going to be a whole ass vibe. Let me put it that way. Because we've got it'll be 2 weeks from next week, so we've got 22 days until what will be Super Bowl day. And we're working on a lot of things for that. We had kind of an impediment that we did not expect that threw last week into, we'll call it cattywampus. But we've gotten as much past that as we will. But hopefully I will be able to announce next week where we're watching the Super Bowl. Look, we want to benefit an Asheville business there. I mean, I can tell you that much as openly as I can. We want to benefit an Asheville business. We want to get as many of you guys around for the Super Bowl as we can, and really, we want to flood an Asheville bar with Sportsocracy fans. That's our objective for the Super Bowl. God, this is such a big play. JT Money said that's an odd way of saying shit show. You said it, not me. I didn't disagree with you. I'm just saying you said it, not me. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. Stephen Tao said the social. That very well may be the answer. Well, I mean, we obviously love doing things with Corey and everybody over there. That may very well be the answer. If that's convenient for everybody. And Burrow goes down again. This is... Adam Blake said, are we going to OT? We might. We might. Because this is not what... So, and I'm going to go game inside the game here. This is not what Ryan Tannehill does particularly well. So now Cincinnati's going to punt the ball. You're going to have Tennessee get it probably inside the 20-yard line, barring a bad punt or a good return. And this is not what Tannehill does well. If I'm Cincinnati, I'm bleeding this all the way down, and I might even take the penalty here just to get the extra second tick off. They did it perfectly. So. Patrick Holt asked, what's the closest hotel to the social? There's one right down the street. Which, frankly, I live about 8 minutes from the social, and I might stay in that hotel the night after the night of the Super Bowl. As you guys are, if that's something that you're legitimately interested in, and see, that's one of the things that always runs into a problem for me because I have to balance out doing content and then doing outside things like that. If an actual Super Bowl hoopla is something that you guys would be interested in, then I can work out a deal with hotels and all kinds of things like that.
Fire them cannons.
Well, we're talking about doing a Super Bowl hoopla.
Oh, okay.
But the social has been the resolve. If I think that's where it would
of course.
I mean, Corey's been so good to us that I think it would have to be there.
No doubt. All right, there's 2:34 left.
This game very, very easily.
They're going to take this down to the warning.
We seem to have a lot of people that are wanting to do have hotel rooms at that hotel down the street from the social.
Okay.
Because Holt's talking about driving up. There's
that Baymont Inn or whatever?
No, the one that is just updated.
Oh, okay.
The Glow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Best Western.
It used to be a Best Western.
I think it's still owned by the same company. It's just a new version of their hotel.
Yeah, I actually know somebody that works in management over there. So.
Oh, okay.
I could, if that's something that,
great.
If I walked in and said, hey, I got 10 people that want to do hotel rooms here, I could probably get a pretty swift rate.
Hell yeah.
So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. Feel free to message me on that one.
We are at the 2-minute warning in the divisional playoff round. Tennessee Titans with the ball, 16-16.
God, it's been a good game. How ironic would it be if the UNCA game pushed us past kickoff and then we go to overtime in the actual game? Right. If I thought I could stay even reasonably sober, I would do San Francisco Green Bay.
Yeah. I got some cheating. I got some cheating Chinese food waiting on me at home.
I love Chinese.
I mean, I feel like I've done enough to reward myself for a night.
I'm your huckleberry.
Karen Pendleton said she's in. Get in a room there. All right. All right. Looks
Excellent.
like, all right, I'll make the call. I will literally make that call Monday morning. Probably not anywhere that you could have said that was better built for that. Because I could actually probably save on the, shit, the Uber's, a mile? I might be able to fix that as well. Aboye said he's nervous, and I'm not going to lie. My friend.
You should be.
We're nervous for you.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
This game has been so incredible that Clarence Single said we should do a WWNC Super Bowl tent party.
Hey, it's too cold for that.
I mean, I'm not averse to it. It's just we'll have to call Caleb. Hey, Caleb.
Oh yeah,
Caleb.
That's
Stephen
something
Tao
to chew
asked
on.
if the hotel has a transportation bus. No, but the social does.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
that.
You see where my brain's
There
going?
is that. There is that. Pitch in and get a party bus for the couple hours pregame.
That's how Jeremy ends up pissing his pants. I'm just telling you.
Oh, it's going to be a fantastic finish. How do you feel about Derrick Henry today, though? I mean, do you feel like there was rust there, or do you credit the Cincinnati Bengals for being able to keep him somewhat in check?
I credit Cincinnati. There's nothing you could have done.
I do too.
There's nothing you could have done. I mean, they've been phenomenal. Tyler Cunningham said, I'm going to have to get hammered for this 49ers game. Yeah, me too. Strike.
Yep. Julio Jones, first down.
150 to go. Uh-oh. That is not what you want to see if you're the Cincinnati Bengals.
Ooh.
This is and he's hanging. That
he's
arm
hanging
is
that arm.
holding. And that arm is hanging aggressively.
That's a dead arm. That's old dead arm. Damn it.
All right, so we just zoomed forward.
All right, so we're at 146.
146 getting ready for the next play. We had saved that zoom through time for a while.
146, first and 10 for the Tennessee Titans.
Patrick Holt said we need a zoom for the next game. That's a good idea. It's just I have to be here because my internet at home sucks.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll be here tomorrow.
Well, it doesn't do me good for a game at 8 o'clock tonight, now does it?
Oh, I thought he meant the next game we do.
Oh, he might have meant that. I didn't think of that.
I don't know. Oh. So is Tennessee playing for the field goal here?
Oh,
just
absolutely.
trying to get in the field goal range.
You're trying to get in field goal range. You don't give a shit about anything.
Randy Bullock, 58 yards to win the damn game.
Holt meant for the Packers game. Discord. Okay. Stephen Towns said Discord has a party chat screen thing.
My trivia game, by the way, is still on the second question. It's not done anything.
Yeah, I haven't rolled it.
It hasn't done
I figured
anything.
out. I'm not gonna lie. I figured out enough of that to. I now know the button that I need for people to be able to actually answer shit. So, Adam Black asked, "Is the time management odd right now?" Yes, it is. It is aggressively odd. 3rd and 5, 30 seconds to go.
No!
Oh, shit!
We got overtime.
Oh, shit!
We got overtime.
We got Cincinnati with 2 timeouts and 20 seconds to go. There is no doubt that this game is still in play for Cincinnati to win this in regulation. Who they think gonna beat them Bengals?
Oh, shit, that's right. They are at the 50.
Eric Miller said just
8.
Eric Miller said just call HWA and tell her to come hang out and bring beer for the next one. I got plenty of beer for the next one.
There you go.
I mean, I was planning on using it tomorrow, but, it'll take to get beer for tomorrow.
Big play.
That's a huge play. That could be a season-altering play. And now it's a question of what can Joe Burrow do with 20 seconds to go? I mean, you're in a night like this, they're saying 17 yards to field goal range.
Oh, and they got it in one play.
Yeah, you're in it.
Jamar Chase out of bounds.
Let's unwind that. You're already in field goal range.
15 seconds to go. Oh, can Cincinnati win 2 playoff games?
Oh, I just realized
in a row.
I just realized the game behind us is in live time.
They already kicked off?
No. So it's second,
up there. Yeah.
Yeah, we may have to say fuck the FCC.
Come on, you got to stick with the delay here. 15 seconds.
Not for this. Yeah, this is hey, sweet, cool. You ran it up the middle. That's adorable.
Yeah, you just get a couple more yards. The clock go down. 6 seconds.
No,
calling the timeout.
Timeout. You're at 9 seconds. This would be the first road win in Cincinnati Bengals postseason history.
Yes, it would. Mike Vrabel would fall to 0-2 against Cincinnati. And Cincinnati would be 2-0 in playoff games against the Tennessee Titans organization.
Money. So JT Money has not a gamer. What is it when someone peeks your screen? Jeremy keeps doing it. So I just realized the game behind us was in live time.
Yeah.
I kept looking behind us to check the time. I wasn't over the course of the game. I have not really cared what was happening action-wise because I can't say anything about it.
Right.
Well, now we're at 3 seconds, and I'm not going to lie. I don't give a fuck about the FCC right now. All right, so we got Evan McPherson. I'm switching to this one.
Oh no,
it's happening. Bengals fans, I'm not gonna lie. This would totally blow the parlay. But I'm rooting for you. Come on, McPherson. Come on, McPherson. 1 kick, 3rd and 10, 4 seconds to go. It's a 52-yard. This is a long field goal.
He's going to nail it.
3 stages, kid. Timeout if I'm Tennessee. If I'm Tennessee, I'm calling the timeout right here. Snap's good. Holds good. Kicks right good. Down the damn center.
I mean, that's ball game.
And that's on Vrabel. You got to call the timeout right there. Yeah, you got a timeout in hand. You got to call that timeout right there. We got a Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC Championship game.
19-16 final score. Bengals over the Tennessee Titans.
Do you remember what I said about Ryan Tannehill? If this does not set up well.
Yeah.
You don't want Ryan Tannehill having to go down the field like this when they're not scared of the pass.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what happened. And I'm telling you right now, Mike Vrabel, you got a lot of questions to answer, my friend. Because you blew this shit sideways. Congratulations to Aboye, Evan Doyle, Scott Cutshaw, one of our great Patreons. He's on everything we do. Congratulations to the Cincinnati Bengals. You are headed to the AFC Championship game.
Wow, and we'll await the winner of the Bengals and the Chiefs tomorrow night.
God,
we will be doing that one live.
No matter who it is. No matter who wins it, it's a great game.
Oh, here it comes again on the delayed stream here. God, it was such a beautiful kick.
I can't believe they didn't call timeout.
I mean, the snap's perfect, holds perfect, kick perfect down the middle. Went a little to the left, but who gives a shit?
I physically cannot believe that they didn't call a timeout right there. You sit on a timeout, not icing a legitimate rookie kicker. It's shocking. Shocking, but who they think will beat them Bengals?
Nice.
Wow. Cincinnati Bengals are going to the AFC Championship game.
And automatically the Chiefs and the Bills come into this one as the favorite. Doesn't matter who wins this game. I guarantee you it's going to be Kansas City or Buffalo is going to be the favorite in that game.
And I don't know that I care.
You think Cincinnati's got a real shot at the Super Bowl here?
Joe Burrow's won 2 games that I can't legitimately put a hand on how you won them. You did everything you were supposed to not do to lose to Tennessee. You still won this game.
Yep.
You could have easily lost to the Raiders. You didn't. Oh, now we're here. Now we're here. Cincinnati Bengals. Who do they think will beat the Bengals?
Joe Burrow said it best. He said it best after last week. This is what we do now. We win playoff games here in Cincinnati.
And this is house money.
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
just telling you, this is house money. You come in with no pressure. None.
Cincinnati
gets. By the way, I'm gonna be the first one to say this. If Cincinnati winds up in the Super Bowl, I want some credit from Bengals fans. We were the loudest detractors of you. We hopped on the bandwagon. It took some time.
It took a little time. It took about 6 or 7 weeks.
But we got there. Wow. Third AFC Championship game in franchise history. Second one in my lifetime. The first one, I was a year old.
I was 6. God.
Wow.
Cincinnati has been the fucking doorstop of the league.
9 sacks. Joe Burrow was sacked 9 times. And they still won.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's incredible to me how they can overcome their biggest weakness being such an important part of a team. I mean, we've talked about over and over again how important an offensive line is to keeping your quarterback, but it doesn't matter. Joe Burrow he's fearless. He's absolutely fearless. It does not matter that they're coming in his face. He will be right back up next time to make the big play.
Unbelievable.
And he does time and time again.
The bars in Nashville are about to make $1 billion because these Titan fans are going to come out and just go. I mean, this is.
These tomatoes aren't even ripe. We got to recharge your Brave batteries. That's the sound the bear makes.
It's like I took the wrong week to quit drinking.
I mean, it's going to get aggressive.
Titans 0-4 all time as the number 1 seed in the AFC, which is baffling.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. What a game.
But God,
and Joe Burrow Joe Burrow does not give a flying rat's fuck.
Nope.
Just, I'm here, get used to it. Wow.
I did not think that this game was going to go that way, that they would be able to win this game if Joe Burrow did not have just a phenomenal output. And he didn't.
I told you.
And he didn't.
He didn't?
No.
He threw for 350.
I mean, and that's great, but he didn't get it into the end zone.
That doesn't matter. Joe Burrow was fucking phenomenal. Joe Burrow was fucking phenomenal. And I'm going to be honest with you. Outside of Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, there's not a quarterback I'd rather have in the NFL. There's not a quarterback in this league I'd rather have than Joe Burrow. Outside of the 4 I just said. Rex Buttrick. Wrong button.
I'm your huckleberry.
Great show, totally entertaining. That's what we're trying to provide.
That's right.
And look, we don't do a lot of play-by-play through this. We can't do that by FCC regulations because we are an FCC regulated radio show. But, the fact that y'all are actually interested in what our two drunk asses will come in here and do for 3 hours, that means the world to us.
Yes.
Stephen Town asked, what's the chat cash up to? It's up to $50.56.
Huzzah.
Which, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, for me, that's all house money. We pour everything that super chats go to. It all goes right back into the show.
Mm-hmm.
I would bet you $1 million cash. Tank does not even know where that money goes.
Nope.
Yeah, it paid for the beer.
Nice.
It paid for the beer. It pays for it'll pay for the burgers and shit tomorrow. It pays for the ancillary shit like that. It goes into a completely different slush fund that I use as a tax write-off. And do you know why? Because my wife is a financial consultant.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I am completely shocked. I really came into this game hoping that Cincinnati was going to win, but I didn't think they could do it. I thought Tennessee was going to have it together with Derrick Henry, and they did. And they did, but Cincinnati's defense stepped up, made big plays. I mean, what was the final?
Stephen Tow just doubled our
I'm here for the gangbang.
He just doubled our chat revenue.
Hell yeah.
Saying thanks for all that you do.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thank all of you guys. You're the only reason we're here. I mean, trust me, the reason we didn't do this for the longest time is because we didn't think anybody give a rat's ass what we had to say.
Yeah.
Just sitting here drinking beers and it means a lot. And Patrick Holt said something yesterday about this being more like family than it is a radio show. If I had $1 for every time I've said that to a sponsor, I'd have like $68. Doesn't sound like much, but it's like 68 times. And that's really hard for people to understand. And then I show them stuff like this, where we have super chat revenue and likes and all of these things, and they're like, "Well, but you don't have that many views." Well, we don't have to because we don't pay for them. We get people that actually want to be here with us, and that's. Oh, Colin.
I'm here for the gangbang.
That was a great game. Titans should have won that game, but wow, Joe Burrow is a monster of a quarterback. Deserves every penny he's going to get at contract time. Yeah, he does. I don't care if they pay him $11 jillion. He deserves every second of it.
I'm here for the gangbang.
Justin Parton, great job, fellas. Keep it up. We wouldn't be here without people like you.
Yep.
And we mean that. And even if we don't call you out specifically by name when we say these things, we put all of you right there together.
Yep. Boy, it's been a long time since I cried happy tears. You didn't cry last week? The first playoff win since 1991 didn't do anything for you?
Yeah, but that was a game you're supposed to win.
It's different. It's different going to AFC Championship game.
Now you're going to the AFC Championship game. Almost burned my eyebrows off.
Lay down their guns.
Tell them that the Tiger needs a damn Super Bowl. JT Money said, kind of like early podcasting, your listeners are hardcore, no lightweights. I've literally used that exact same reference.
Yep. Joe Burrow does need an offensive line, but it don't fucking matter because you're going to the AFC Championship game, guys.
Rob Johnson,
I'm your huckleberry.
we love y'all too, or we love you too. Great game. I got my money on the Bengals versus Bills AFC title.
Yes.
I do too, and I'm going to be honest with you. If that happens, if the Bills win, because, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all something. There are a lot of high-end media people or high-end personalities in this market that are Bills fans. I was going to put myself through a table tomorrow, and then I started thinking about going, if I jinx Buffalo, they'll never forgive me. I might have to save that for Bengals, Bills, and just all kinds of Matthew Hoffman. Hell of a show, y'all. Glad to be part of this family. You 100% are. You all are. And we appreciate you more than we can say.
Yes, indeed.
It is fun to talk to, and just a little behind closed doors. I've been having negotiations all week with different podcasters that do incredible work, but they don't have an ESPN behind them. And we're getting ready to do some collabs with them. some that I haven't even told Tank about. One of them whose show I do a lot.
Tyler Cunningham. Bills will slaughter the Bengals if they play like that again.
I don't know that I agree.
I think I agree.
Cincinnati dominated the game for 3+ quarters.
Yeah.
I'm your huckleberry.
Patrick Holt said, buy a damn Cheerwine. I may have to do that.
I'm your huckleberry.
Classic Clay said, you guys rock. We appreciate you, brother. You were one of Classic Clay was one, and nobody, I don't know how many people know this, but Classic Clay was one of the originals. He was our first producer when we were doing. I look back on those and go, man, we didn't know shit about fuck, did we?
Yeah, when we were doing the shows live from the social every morning up on the karaoke stage.
But Clay learned more about the system that we use than any person has yet. And he is a very huge portion of why we are here because he taught me a lot of it. He figured it out on his own. And we appreciate you more than we could ever say. We wouldn't be here without you.
Absolutely.
100% for sure.
Absolutely. Classic Clay, you rock as well, sir. Hit that button for him again.
I'm your huckleberry.
Rob Johnson asked, will there be another upset tonight? I don't know what constitutes an upset.
Well, I mean, it would be. I mean, San Francisco wins. That's the upset.
I talked over Matthew Hoffman's.
I'm your huckleberry.
I gave him one, but I talked over it.
Mm-hmm. That would be the upset. San Francisco winning tonight will be the upset. I mean, not just seeding wise, but I mean, everything's going against. Everything goes against them. You got Aaron Rodgers, the MVP. Come on,
nothing goes against them. Game plan, schematic. I'm just telling you, nothing goes against San Francisco. If Green Bay comes out and freight trains them, holy shit! I may just wax poetic about Matt LaFleur for 20 minutes on that. A boy said the Titans play AFC North football, just not as good as the AFC North.
Pretty good.
I cannot disagree with what you just said. I really can't. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm so excited for him. Look, I've been here. As a Jets fan, I've been to 3 AFC championship games with my team. I know how this feels. I've never won one. And if the Bengals play the Bills, we're going to have to do that game silly because there's no loser to me.
Right.
Whoever wins, I'm an AFC guy. All right, you're an NFC guy. Yeah, you fuckers over there you do your own shit. All right, I'm an AFC guy. I root for the AFC every year in the Super Bowl, unless it's New England. There's not really a path that I'm not going to root for the AFC team, whether it's Kansas City, Buffalo, or Cincinnati.
Right. Yeah.
M85.
I'm your huckleberry.
Welcome back to Pennies for Your Thoughts. I have to say this. So every day.
Did he get kicked out or what?
No, I don't really know what happens. So YouTube sends me a roster every day of people that are in our membership pool, and there are times that I don't see names and I don't know why. Like I don't know what happened. It's nothing you did.
Maybe the payment didn't come out or something.
Who knows? I don't know. YouTube got drunk. Asked you for. Oh, he lost his debit card. That makes more sense because I've had a couple people that theirs just didn't nothing changed.
Yeah.
So
didn't auto renew.
We're not. When we don't put you on that graphic, it's just because the roster doesn't have your name on it. It's not. We love all of you guys.
I think Tyler Cunningham's right. I think if Green Bay doesn't win a Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers is leaving.
Alex Benjabi said, watching you two commentate during games is now my preferred way to watch the NFL. So glad that I discovered this channel. We're glad you discovered this channel.
We are, yeah.
We're as little as they come, but I don't want to do anything else. I'm too stupid to do anything else. If I'm being really honest.
Absolutely. It's been fun though, and Cincinnati Bengals going to the AFC Championship game. I didn't think that's what I figured we were going to have to be consoling Cutshaw and Aboye. Congratulations, guys.
I don't have. I mean, usually I have a smart ass comment, but I don't have one here.
All right,
I'm just happy for you.
All right, we've got some final score predictions here in the chat of the next game. We got Adam Black's down at 27-21 Packers. Patrick Holt's at 21-17 Niners. 24-21 Niners for Michael Whiteside. Who's shocked? Who's shocked?
Michael Whiteside keeps saying we should be live for the Niners game.
I mean, you can stay here if you want to. I, on the other hand...
So if I stay here, I have nowhere to get home.
If
I stay here, I will have zero ability to get home.
Rob Johnson's got 30-27 Packers. I got family in from out of town. I can't stay too long. I gotta...
Who do you have in from out of town?
My brother-in-law's here.
Oh.
He brought me the hat.
Oh. Jason, is that his name?
Yeah. Jason and all the nephews are down. We're doing Christmas this weekend. So, anyway, I would love to hang around for the next game. But
Patrick Holt said figure out the Discord thing. I'm going to try to do that.
The party Discord?
Yeah.
And if you do, I will definitely jump in there at some point because, like I said, I'm going to go home and I'm going to watch football. I'm going to eat my Chinese food with my family.
Adam Black said, Whiteside, go fill in for Tank. I'm going to be honest with you.
Come on.
If he leaves the buttons open, that can work.
Buttons are open. Buttons are wide open.
But he has to not close them off because I don't know how to open them back up.
Yeah. JT Money says in-laws you can avoid. Not these in-laws. These aren't those kind of in-laws. This is the it's the best part of my wife's family. Patrick Holt says, what Chinese do you have? We ordered from a place called Pacific Pagoda. It's very tasty. My go-to is always the General Tso's chicken. Spicy. I want it spicy. Not like super spicy. I had to tell my wife, like, don't tell her extra spicy because they get pretty intense when you say that kind of thing. But I'm a General Tso's kind of guy.
I do like General Tso's chicken. It's quite tremendous.
Yeah, Michael says he's got both his boys. So,
yeah.
I mean, you got to do family things. We'll be back with you tomorrow for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills tomorrow evening. 6:30 is the kickoff. We need to nail down. So I have to go get Jack in the Box.
Yeah, we have to figure out the burgers.
Jack in the Box, Culver's. Those are the two right next to my house.
Yeah, the two next to me are Dairy Queen and Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake. You got to get the Steak and Shake burgers.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, sorry, I got caught up on a text message there. All right, so I think that's going to do it for our coverage here of the AFC divisional game, the first of the two of the weekend that we will do. San Francisco, Green Bay coming up tonight. Your final score for the game tonight, Jeremy?
I have to go under the number, so I'm going to go 21-17 49ers.
I'm thinking
actually,
it's going to be 30.
I'm going to audible that. I'm going to go 21-20. Green Bay has a chance to win this game, and Mason Crosby misses field goal.
I'm going 31-27. I'm going to go oddball numbers here. 4-point spread. Packers win at home at Lambeau Field. Because I just want to see the rematch. I want to see the rematch. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, championship game at Lambeau Field. I'll see if we can do it again. I don't want this thing to come to an end tomorrow afternoon. If it does, I mean, we won the Super Bowl last year. I'm not, I kept thinking about like I'm gonna be super pissed if I come in here tomorrow and we're not in the championship game. Nah, I mean, we achieved a lot this year. Won a Super Bowl last year. We'll have another shot at it next year. And it's not like I'm not, and somebody asked for this in the comments. Go Rams. Go Rams.
I'm your huckleberry.
Michael Whiteside said, if I came to fill in, Jeremy and I wouldn't make it through the game. That's entirely possible.
Well, yeah, because he's going to bring his gallon jug of Jägermeister, and you guys are going to you'll be passed out, and the stream will still be going.
John Roten would come in here to do the country casuals or whatever the hell it is, country classic.
Country casuals.
Show tomorrow, and we'd just be passed out on the floor. Like,
right.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, man. Brady's too old for that temperature. I don't know about that. But we'll see how it goes. Like I said, tomorrow evening, we'll be here. Kansas City Chiefs,
6:30,
Buffalo Bills.
I don't think it can be any better than this. This was tremendous.
Yep. Cincinnati Bengals moving on to the AFC Championship game. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. We're always in the Wicked Weed studio, wickedweedbrewing.com. Drink different. Everybody have a great night. If you get, don't drink and drive, all those good things.
You might spill your beer.
And we will see you next time.